Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
And good evening, everyone. And it's high school football on NETSN. We're here at Jacket Stadium in Elysian Fields, Texas, for a district matchup between the Union Grove Lions and Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets. Hello, everyone. I'm Brett Swinney alongside me tonight. My normal buddy next to me, Jeremy Diamond. Jeremy, it feels like it's been a while. We kind of had a few weeks there. We had Thursday, Friday every week. You've had a couple of Thursdays off, and I worked one Thursday without you. But this week, no Thursday games on this, and all Friday night games, all 6 of them on our network tonight. But we got a good one here in this district between the Elysian Fields and Union Grove, as what could be a kind of a seeding game between the two teams early on in this district play.
Yeah, an exciting game tonight. You know, you've got a team coming in, the visitors at 4-1, facing off an undefeated Elysian Field Yellow Jacket team, and so tonight's contest should be a great one. I think we have the odd thing. I think you and I have been to at least 4, if I can count right, 4 homecoming games this season. So I don't know if we just bring the fun with us and homecoming comes along too, or what.
I guess so. We'll say it. So we got Union Grove coming into tonight's matchup at 4-1. 1-1 in district play. They've got wins over Como-Picton, Cumbie, Cushing, and Hawkins, with their one loss to a Wascom team in Wascom that we've talked about all season, that Wascom is a team to watch in this district, and we'll see after this matchup. We may know a little bit more about where these teams kind of match up. And you got Elysian Fields coming in 5-0, first time since 2016. Coach Bo Main and company, they are 5-0 for the first time. That's a long time. Elysian Fields has a lot of tradition out here. It has been a power in football in this area for a long time, and it's good to see them back competing this year. 5-0. They've got wins over Tenaha, Maud, Queen City, Hawkins, and Beckville. The common opponent on the schedule, they both beat Hawkins so far. Hawkins is another team that started off the tough district slate, and so that'll be interesting to see where they kind of line out. We've got a lot of games in this district since we do follow Big Sandy, so we've kind of talked about it. What are you expecting here tonight, Jeremy? You got some keys for this one?
I do. I've got some keys ready. I think tonight's going to be, like we said, an exciting matchup. So let's go to the keys for Union Grove. I think number 1 for them is to limit the big play. They've got to keep the game in front of them, make Elysian Fields work for every possession, right? Work for every down and distance. They got to win on special teams. I think for them to have a win in this game, they need to score of some sort manufactured off the special teams end, and then they need to get some sustained drives that lead to points. Keep that Elysian Fields offense on the sideline. Sometimes, your best defense is a sustainable offense.
Okay, what about Elysian Fields?
Yeah, Elysian Fields. I mean, we know coming in who the man is. As the kids say, let Nunu Kennedy cook. Right, let him go, let him run. He's the captain and the quarterback of this team, and let him do his thing. Number 2 is force some turnovers on defense. I think if defensively they can take the ball away from these Lions, it makes the game a simple game. And then last, I think if they can keep Union Grove under 30 tonight, they've got a really good shot at coming out of here with a win.
Okay, all right. So it's I like it. We'll check back with those later, as we always do, to see how good you did tonight.
One can only hope. Hopefully I'll hit a few of them.
Yeah, we'll see here as we get ready to. We've got about 9 minutes here before we have kickoff here, and 2 teams have not made it onto the field yet. Ooh, look at I like to look at the tunnels, Jeremy. That lion over there looks ferocious.
It does.
That is a tall lion.
That is a big lion. That would not be fun to get stuck underneath, that's for sure.
No.
I'm always interested by those. Now I grew up in Kansas, and you couldn't have one of these because the wind blows 30 on a calm day, and that lion had been tumbling down the field taking people out left and right. And so kind of a unique thing where we're from, that there's a banner that tears down the middle with some Velcro, and that's about as extensive as you could get just because of the danger of wind. So it's an interesting thing to see out here. And, again, homecoming makes a whole other exciting night here as well in Elysian Field. So it ought to be a great one. I'm expecting a high-scoring game. Hopefully we'll get one. We had one last week, and so maybe we can get another one tonight.
That would be nice. We've had some defensive battles early in the year, but then as of late we've kind of had a few offensive battles, so it's kind of been a good balance. Looks like the Elysian Fields fans are getting up on their feet, getting ready here.
It looks like it might be school song time is going to be my guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Again, thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Make sure you share the link with all your friends and family out there. It is obviously free since you're watching on YouTube. And we also have an app that you can use to help us update the scores on our lovely ticker at the top of the screen there. Jeremy, you love promoting the app. I'm going to give you a chance here for a minute to talk about that.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I think the great thing about the app, like you said, you can update scores. You can check live scores across the East Texas area. We even have a pick'em, so if you haven't jumped in yet, it'd be a great time to jump in and get on the pick'em before things kick off. You got about 5 minutes. Yeah, we have a pick'em. We have updated scores. You can watch our different shows that we broadcast, Beast of the East, and some of our coach shows that we air and broadcast along with any of our past live streams. They're all available there. And the best news is that app is free. It doesn't cost you a dime. You go to that App Store or the Google Play Store, you click download, and it's yours.
All right.
And the same thing with our YouTube channel, right? It's free to subscribe, and then by you subscribing allows you to tell us where you're watching tonight.
Yeah, and we got the chat open, as you just were about to mention there, as we'd love to hear from you, where you're watching this game from, who you're cheering for, and all that good stuff. As we will acknowledge you on the chat if you'll tune in and talk to us here. And got just a great crowd here. It is homecoming, like you mentioned. And I'm trying to think, how many? You said 4. We had Chapel Hills. I was at Chapel Hills homecoming.
Okay, see, I missed that one.
Then I was at this one.
Gladewater's
homecoming. Lindale's homecoming. So I've been at 4 for sure.
Yeah, I think there's one we're missing in there somewhere, but
Man,
I feel like we've been the homecoming guys.
Yeah. Well, and I was at one you weren't. So, I mean, I don't know.
It might be you then.
Looks like we got the bleacher creatures coming onto the field.
Man, that's awesome.
I love that. My daughter's doing that tonight.
Yeah, the future generation of Yellow Jackets being let out. They lead out the team.
They got the flags out tonight. That's a cool touch, American flag.
Yeah, you got the crane above us throwing out the giant American flag.
That is
there.
a huge flag.
That is a big flag.
They got the nice backdrop of the new elementary school on the other side of the visiting bleachers. So new school coming here in Elysian Fields. A lot of construction going on. Glad I got here early. The parking lot looks like it is a long walk for those that are getting here now.
Yeah, thankfully we got here in time to get a good spot.
And we're here amongst the people tonight.
Yeah.
Right here with the Elysian Fields fans.
Man, and it's that time of year where the sun sets just in time. We were talking about it pregame where we're going to have the sun in our eyes.
And the weather is now just
perfect.
It was hot earlier, but now it's kind of calmed down. The sun has gone down, like you said, and we got fans here to kind of give us a little breeze.
Yeah, so you got the Lions here with their flag.
That's your Kansas breeze.
Yeah, I got my Kansas breeze over there with the fan, and you got the Lions coming out on the field. So both teams are out on the field, and then in just a moment we'll have our captains walk out, and we'll identify those and let you know who they are.
Looks like we're going to go down to the field for the. So they're going to do the national anthem or the coin toss. Usually we do the national anthem first.
I think you're right.
And we will. So we'll take it down the field for that. We'll be back for the coin toss here on NETSN.
Volunteers, 3 volunteers for the chain crew, please. Adults, please.
I don't know.
Need to distinguish the difference between a chain crew and a chain gang. It is a chain crew.
On the other Blake, yeah, I'm sorry, we might have all the else seats. Yeah, I mean, sit on this.
I'll sit on the stairs.
No, I gotta try to find a chamber. Okay.
We are scheduled for a coin toss at 6:55. Okay, looks like we're going to do the national anthem. Everybody will please stand and remove your caps. Face the flag hanging from the crane on the west side of the field.
Or is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll remain standing, please, as Elysian Senior Madison Higgins leads us in a word.
Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for today. I thank you for bringing all these players, parents, and students here, Lord. I pray that you give us a fair and fun game to watch, Lord. In your heavenly name I pray. Amen.
All right. Thank you very much. Amen and amen. Now we're ready for a coin toss. Yellow Jacket captains for tonight.
All right, ready for the coin toss here. We've got Elysian Fields captains here on the near side. You've got number 4, Brandon Kennedy. It's Nunu Kennedy. Landon Lawless, number 3. Jamarian Johnson, number 2. And Alex Simmons, number 1. Who you got, Jamie, for Union Grove?
Yeah, so for the Union Grove Lions, number 75, Nathaniel Haggard. Number 73, Thomas Navarro. Number 65, Riley Holt. And number 64, Caleb Day.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, we'll see. We've had some iffy luck on some of the coin tosses of getting a clear direction till they walk out, but maybe we'll get lucky tonight and
Maybe so.
we'll know ahead of time.
We'll see. Got your dad, Richard Diamond, up there on the camera. Always doing a great job as possible. Got a nice zoomed-in view of this coin toss.
Yeah, so hopefully we can see it, right? Hopefully you can see what happens here.
Talking to Union Grove, looks like. Let's see. All right. And it looks like Elysian Fields will receive. All right. So we got a good for sure notification there. Sometimes we haven't known who was kicking off until they sent the teams out there.
That's true. We've had a couple of iffy ones on there where we were guessing like you were.
In East Texas, we all know what that means. It's time for some football.
So Elysian Fields will be on offense here. Man, I'm ready for this one. I feel like it's been so long. It's just an extra day for me this week, that not having that Thursday.
Yeah, it feels weird, and but we're excited to be here again. It was kind of a schedule change for us last minute, but man, what a great choice. Probably not a better game in East Texas than this game right here, 5-0 versus 4-1.
Yeah, it's one of the better ones this week, I will say. You got Vivian Bean saying, "Sup? Well, welcome to the game, chat." One of our normal watchers.
Well, you picked a good one. Hopefully we can give you the game we think we're going to get, and I think we're going to get an exciting one. And this one's that one where you might want to hang on to your hats because points might come aplenty.
Yeah. Don't blink.
That's right. Looks like kicking off for the Union Grove Lions is number 6, Luis Fernandez.
All right.
And then back deep for the Yellow Jackets is number 1, Alex Simmons, and number 7, Evan White. And then that man, Nunu Kennedy, is on the Yellow Jacket.
Oh, he's kind of hiding there.
Yeah, he's trying. I don't know how you can hide if you're Nunu Kennedy, but he's going to do his best here.
All right, and we are underway And it's straight. Well, they were trying to avoid him. They kicked it straight out of bounds.
They did. They avoided him. I just don't know if that's what they wanted. I might ask for a re-kick because that's only 5 yards. It went out about the 22.
Yeah. So we'll see what he's going to do. He's going to take 5 yards, Coach Baines is pointing.
Okay.
So he's going to send his offense out. Now, they talked about Kennedy at quarterback. Now, he may play some Wildcat, but as far as on the depth chart goes, we've got Evan White starting at quarterback, number 7. And you got Kennedy's playing that X position. So I'm sure they're going to put him out there and try to get him all over the place as far as getting him the ball.
The officials for tonight come to the Tyler football.
So we'll see.
Umpire Ronnie Townsend.
He probably will line up everywhere you could possibly line up.
Line judge Matt Andy.
Yeah, he's kind of an all.
Well, they've got him in it. They've got him lined up at quarterback. That's not the lineup that I got. Did you have something different?
Yeah. I think they, like you said, I think they mix it up, but he's at quarterback.
Okay, so Nunu Kennedy will go back to pass. He's going to throw to his receiver there, caught by number 1. That's Alex Simmons.
And there's a flag on the play.
I think my chart's wrong there, Jeremy.
Yeah.
That's what I get for listening to Mr. G, I guess, sometimes. Man, it didn't take long to get that first flag, that's for sure.
Looks like there's a flag on the play.
They're going to check and see who the flag is on. Looks like it's going to be on the.
It's going to go backwards.
And it's going to go backwards quite a ways.
It's going to be a holding call against Elysian Field. It's going to back them up 10 yards.
Looks like hold is going to be the call. It'll be 10 yards against the Yellow Jackets.
So it'll be now, looks like they're going to say 1st and 18, so it must have happened a couple yards downfield. So ball at the 16.
Yeah.
Kennedy's in the gun. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, and he is swallowed up. Great pursuit by Union Grove front line right there.
Yeah, that was number 14, Andy Peck, and then number 22, Daniel Fernandez, along with a couple other Lions.
Andy Peck making the tackle for the Lions. Another loss.
So going in the wrong direction here if you're Elysian Fields. Union Grove starting off staying home on defense. I guess maybe it's going to take Kenny to hand the ball a few times because they're keying on him. Looks like
they're gonna make somebody else beat him would be my guess. And so a loss of 7 on that carry.
Kenny's going to fake the handoff. He's looking to throw, scrambles around, gets rid of it outside, complete on the far side. Steps out of bounds.
He almost slipped away.
So that was caught by number 12. That's Grant Farmer.
Looks like he got about 2 yards on that.
Yeah, it's another great play by Union Grove. They're just kind of keeping the receiver in front of him, forced him to step out of bounds there.
Yeah, and he just missed having a chance to keep going there. He stepped out on that line and could have had about another 8 or so yards, but stepped out.
So 3rd and 23, ball on the 11-yard line of the Yellow Jackets here, and a 3rd and, as Larry would say, a taxi ride. Larry likes that one.
It was a long way.
So Kennedy scrambles around looking to throw. He's got a man, but he cannot find him. Ball's intended for number 7. That's Evan White, and it's going to be incomplete. And a 4 and out for Elysian Fields, and Union Grove with a great first possession on defense.
Yeah, if you're the Lions, right? I mean, that was your job to slow down. Right, the quarterback, they're not giving him any comfort. He was off his spot. They had to do short rolls to give him any room. And
I have this strange feeling he's not a prototypical passing quarterback. So when you put them behind the sticks, that forces them a little bit out of what they want to do. Looks like back punting is number 17 for Elysian Fields.
Yeah, good punt there by
That's
West.
Daniel West. Oh, nice roll. Going to get inside the 40, right at the 39-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Union Grove from there. Man.
Lions, 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Union Grove Lions.
So we need to, there we go. Man, this defensive battle so far. I mean,
Yeah, that
I know
first,
it's one possession, but
that first possession ended up being a loss of 13 yards between the penalty and the sack there, and then so kind of a tough start there for the Yellow Jackets.
see, we got what we got coming out. Looks like at quarterback is going to be number 0. It's Cole Sermons. No, it's going to be he's in the tailback position. That's going to be number 11, Bryson Porter. We didn't get a lineup for Union Grove, so we're learning right along with you guys.
Yeah, so 3 yards there by Simmons. Or Sermons,
It's
excuse
Sermons,
me.
yeah.
Not Simmons,
I
Sermons.
was going to say, did I have something else wrong there?
No, that was me.
So 2nd down and 7, ball at the 42-yard line. And the keep this time by the QB Porter, and he is popping. He's going to get the first down. It gets across midfield into Yellow Jacket territory. Nice run there from the quarterback on the little QB read.
That is a Lions first down.
And so first down of the game goes to Union Grove.
10 Lions from the Elysian Fields, 49.
Yeah, 9-yard run there, a great pull. And there was plenty of room there on the outside.
Going to hand off straight up the middle, and it's Sermons, and he's not going to have any room. He's going to be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, Jamarian Johnson there, number 2 for the Yellow Jackets, along with number 65, Spencer Scott there.
65, Spencer Scott. To Jamarian Johnson.
And then Jamarian's coming up with it looks like he's down. They're going to come out and check on it.
So while we take care of him, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
All right, we are back here on NETSN. That was number 2 coming off the field. That's Jamarian Johnson. Looks like he's okay. Just kind of
Favoring his shoulder a little bit, maybe
walking,
a stinger.
Kind of walking sideways a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a stinger. That's a tough one. Those shoulder injuries aren't fun.
All right, when play resumes, it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Lions. For 1955 trivia, the paper staff sponsor was Francis Tiller. Senior class favorites, Dixie Roberts and James Hutman. Best citizen, Mary Tucker and Tom Timmons.
Oh, high snap.
Go, and it's going to be a keep there by 11. That is Porter, quarterback.
Yeah, and Nunu Kennedy there on the diving tackle.
You mean he plays defense too?
He does it all.
Oh man.
Brings up 2 yards for the Lions. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, so stuff on first down, 2 yards there. So, again, the Lions are behind the sticks a little bit where you want to be, a long 3rd down here.
But they're in our spot, though, that's probably 4 down territory here. If they get a decent amount, they don't take a big loss. Back to pass, overthrows, and hits the receiver or the defender in the hand. Did he get it? Did he intercept it?
I think he picked it.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
He stepped out of bounds. That was a laser off the head of Swade LaFall, and it's picked off by Nate Hopkins.
Oh, my goodness. That was a interesting one.
You don't often see the dinger off the dome to an interception, but, we've seen a couple of weird ones. We saw a punt off a helmet earlier this year. We'll just add it to the wild and wacky.
Man, oh, man. it was almost the perfect storm for Elysian Fields. It hit and went so high they had time to go find it.
It was. Yeah, LaFall had no idea where it went. I don't even think he realized it hit him in the head initially, and then thankfully Hopkins was there on the jump and got the pick.
It was in essence a punt, basically.
It was, yeah.
Just a play early. So 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the 26-yard line. Kennedy fakes the handoff, looking for some room. He's corralled. He's running around, goes back to the left side, trying to find space, and still cannot find anything. And Union Grove has just done a great job of keeping him contained.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of forcing him to do everything, right?
Man.
They're not going to give him an inch.
It's like he's got Lions on one side, Lions on the other. He just can't get away.
Yeah, loss of 4. Yeah, so far, Elysian Fields hasn't gotten anything positive really going tonight. They had a 2-yard catch, but really that was after that big holding call and then on the loss.
Yellow Jackets 2nd and 14.
So 2nd down and 14. Kenny's going to hand off this time to the tailback. Didn't get the number of that person on the carry. Is that can't see that number, Jimmy. Is that number 6? That's 6 on the carry.
Yeah, so Hardiman on the carry.
Hardiman, okay.
And he picked up 4, so he's back to the.
It's probably a good play there, just because of the fact that you want to get somebody else going. Make at least them think
Force
you're
them
going
to think something. Yeah.
I mean, you got Kenny. They know that he's going to get the ball a lot, so you want to try to throw him off. Kenny's back to pass, looking around. Throws out to his right. It just didn't come off right. And incomplete, intended for number 18. That is Amarian Robinson. And it's going to be punt time again for Elysian Fields.
Bring up 4th and 11. And the punt team comes back on the field.
Again, back to punt is number 17, Daniel West. So he's the punter and the place kicker. You don't see a lot of those.
Oh, and he's got a high punt, and it's got a backward spin. Let's see which way it bounced. Oh, it took a great, it landed great there. That was a great break for Elysian Fields, as that could have bounced the other way.
It could have. And that's the second straight drive where the punts landed on the 39. So Union Grove is going to start from their own 39.
Well, I think we jinxed it. We said we might have a shootout tonight.
That's true. We probably shouldn't have said anything. If that happens, it's on us. Yeah, a defensive battle so far.
1st and 10 Lions from their own 39-yard line.
But pretty even. Probably the Union Grove, the more effective offensive team. They got a few more yards, but weren't able to do anything with it with the interception on the last drive. It was a tough break for that Porter. Threw it off his own man's helmet. He's going to play action. Porter scrambles out to his right, looking for somebody. He's got a man wide open across the sideline. That is caught by number 5. That's Wrigley Roberts. I wonder if he's a Cubs. His parents were a Cubs fan.
They might have been, yeah. It
Wrigley,
sounds like one of those.
Wrigley Field. You love that place, right?
39 to 39, so from the negative 39 to the positive 39, so a 22-yard completion there. Yeah, that was one of those plays where that receiver came all the way from the left side to the right side wide open. They're going to pitch it to him.
And he's going to keep it. He's got some room down the sideline. Shoved out of bounds, but not before picking up a good chunk of yards there.
I think they might have gotten away with a little bit of a hold there. They didn't get it called, and so they'll take it.
Roberts. Grabbing 6 yards for the Lions. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, so 6 yards on that romp. Little jet sweep action. And again, if you notice, they pitched it forward. So if you do drop it, it becomes an incomplete pass versus a fumble.
Handoff directly up the middle. Nice tackle made on Sermons, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that was Corey Hardiman.
Corey Hardiman making the stop after another Lions first down.
Yeah, so 5 yards on the carry.
Lions from the
And Union Grove just has done a better job to start here on offense. They just got to come away with something here.
A great keep on that one.
Oh, man, he's got room.
Yeah,
we got
hold.
laundry just all over the place, and I have a feeling we may have hold.
Yeah, Wrigley Roberts grabbed some jersey and kept it, and he wasn't supposed to. And so that one's going to come back and then lose another 10. Looked like the hold was somewhere around the 22, so that should walk him back to the 32 at least.
Spot foul is going to move the ball back 10 yards.
Looks like the 33.
Man, that's a tough break because they had a nice little.
Yeah, there was plenty of room, but
Yeah.
you know, when you hold somebody, it's a little bit easier to get a big
It does.
run, right?
It gives you extra room. You're right.
It makes it a little bit easier.
Here we go. Going to hand off again. It's Sermons
0, Sermons.
on the left side. He's going to get, looks like maybe the 28-yard line. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, and Landon Lawless there on the tackle. So it looks like 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 for the Lions.
And the keeper there, nice little shifty move by the QB Porter, and he's going to get across the 25 up to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, and then a whole host of Yellow Jackets there. We're ready to corral him. That pull has been effective. He's done a good job of keeping it on the belly of the back just long enough to be deceptive.
And that play brings up 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
So 3rd and 5 here.
Oh,
got them all to jump. And then the snap.
That just looked weird.
Yeah,
he scrambled away. Porter gets nailed from behind before he can get it away, but
Flags on the play.
we believe it's going to be a offsides.
On the entire defensive line, I guess would be the call, right?
You're
You know,
gonna
that one where they're like false start on everyone but the center or
Give
whatever.
it to everyone.
Yeah, the D-line.
Offsides are going to be called against the Yellow Jackets. We have 5-yard penalty.
That should be enough to get a first down, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be close if they don't give it to him. Yeah, he points the first down, yep. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Union Grove. Ball's going to be at the
First down for the Lions.
19, I think.
Be 1st and 10 from the Elysian field.
I think it's
Or
the
18, okay.
Yeah.
So it's 18.
I'm telling you, these big white sidelines and orange sidelines sometimes make it hard to see exactly where that ball's spotted.
It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle for Porter, and he's going to get a couple.
Number 11, Nate Hopkins.
See if they give him.
I think just a
Oh,
yard.
just gave him one. Okay. It looked like he got more than that from this angle. They are on the opposite end of the field where we are, though, and we are getting old. You know, I can't
That's
see
true. That's
above.
true. I got my glasses on. I should be able to see better than that. But yeah, I think just one on the carry.
I got my contacts in.
I think
but
he
still.
bounced though, so maybe that's what we saw
Yeah.
was the finish. His knee was down early.
All right, 2nd down and 9. From the 17, it's going to be Porter on the keeper on the left side, and he is popped coming around in.
Caught in the backfield.
A couple of guys on the tackle. Looks like with Hardiman and Kennedy, I think.
Yeah. Hardiman's been everywhere tonight. He's had multiple tackles. Looks like they're going to give him no gain on that one.
All right, so 3rd down and 9. And we don't know what the field goal kicker status is, so this could be a 4 down setup here. We may see them go for it. And they're going to roll him outside. Looking for a receiver. Porter steps away from the first defender, and he's going to get up to close to the 10. So it's now a either a shorter field goal or a more doable 4th down, Jeremy.
Yeah, it looks like they made it to 12.
Okay.
So it gave him 5 on the carry.
So 4th and 4. All right, what are you doing here, Jeremy?
Well, it looks like they're going to – nope. Oh, yep, here comes the kicking team, it looks like. I was going to say they might be going for it, but it looks like they're going to bring out the kicking team. And I think the kicker is going to be number 6, Luis Fernandez. So both teams employ kicker/punter.
Well, when you don't have as many guys, you maybe have to,
Hold,
and
that's
it
a
is.
low.
Oh, he made it.
He
It's good.
squeezes it
Wow. Just high enough to get over the crossbar, man. Whoa, man.
That looked like one of those Saturday kicks, where it just does the right thing, just gets over enough, and Pat McAfee's got to pay somebody a couple $100,000.
He's trying to get away from that.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All right, we are back here on NETSN as Union Grove strikes first here, Jeremy. 3-0 in a defensive battle here in the first quarter.
I apologize for my early overstatement. There's still plenty of time for me to be right, but early on it looks like a defensive battle.
So we got Fernandez again on for the kickoff, and it's a low kick, and I don't know. He could have kicked it out of bounds the other way.
I think he did it on purpose both times.
Damn.
They're going to take the 5-yard penalty. Again, I think I'm going to make him re-kick.
Yeah. I think he's got enough leg. I think he could have kicked it to the back of the end zone and then not time to take a penalty. So I don't know. But, hey, that's why we're sitting up here.
Yeah, he's going to make him re-kick, I think, here.
Okay.
Again, that one went out around the 18-yard line, and so you're only going to get to the 23, and that really hasn't helped you out yet. So,
let's see. Well, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just hadn't been communicated across the line yet. Yeah, they're going to make him re-kick. Man, what a great route. If you look out right now, like at the skyline right now, it's just amazing. I know you're watching on YouTube and can't see it, but it is an incredible, just painted sunset.
That's all right. I'm gonna capture it too because it is a very pretty sunset tonight.
Like great backdrop of the trees of East Texas, a little bit of, you got the flag waving in the background. It's perfect.
And we always, you're trying to sit in the press box, and I know it's, usually a nice setup, but sometimes it's just nice to sit outside. Just, we're able to do that tonight, and it is this is one of those, what I would like to call God's paintings, Jeremy.
Yes.
Like when you got the flag there with the football stadium with the trees and the pretty skylight. It's just
perfect.
You got what you need. You got a pretty night. You've got football on Texas on a Friday night. Pretty sunset.
Yeah, and this is where you want to be, right? It's the perfect weather. It's everything you'd ask for in a game.
So that one's going to be kicked deep, and that's kind of and it's going to kind of settle down inside the 5. That's a great kickoff. It's Evan White trying to return it, and I think it backfired. Maybe they should have taken the 5 yards.
I'll take that one back. Yeah, so this time the ball is going to be at looks like the 13-yard line.
Well, and the thing is they've got the leg as Fernandez can kick it so far.
Yeah.
And he almost looked like he took a pitching wedge and hit it down inside the 5 and just had it spin and just stop.
Yeah, and I think Evan was expecting that to go into the end zone, and that thing just checked up at the 2-yard line.
Man.
So by the time he realized it wasn't going in the end zone, there was a pride of Lions right there waiting on him.
There you go. Hey, we've been working on that.
That's right.
You got that one down.
I knew that one. I guess a swarm of Yellow Jackets, right? Yeah.
It's got to be a swarm, right?
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10, ball from the 13-yard line.
Now Evan White is in at quarterback.
Okay, they're going to pitch it to Kennedy going around in, and he is popped.
Nothing doing.
And they are just
again a whole group of Lions, led by number 55, Michael Gibson.
I think they just Did they just have Nudu Kennedy's like poster up all week and throw darts? Like, this is the guy we don't care about anybody else on the team. It's like they're keying on him,
and why not?
They're saying, hey, somebody else beat me, right?
That's right.
Oh, we got delivery.
Oh man, you got pizza
delivery coming to us here at the booth. It doesn't look like he's bringing it this way, but
no, it went right by us. But it's all right. But it smelled good.
It did. Handoff straight up the middle. And nowhere to go.
And this Union Grove defensive line has been dominant.
And that was Kennedy again. And, like, he's like, hey, guys, is there going to be a hole for me tonight? Because I'm not seeing one.
I think that was actually number 1 Simmons, I think, on the carry that time.
Another loss on the play is going to bring up 3rd and 13.
So loss of 1. I think that was Simmons on the carry that time. I think they had Kennedy out wide.
So 3rd and 13. Clock rolling down, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. White rolls to his right, and he's lefty. He steps back across his body and completes it to Kennedy, and he's got some room.
There goes that
Kennedy.
Man.
Can anybody take him down? He's still on his feet. There he
goes
He's
Kennedy.
got us. He almost. Then he's going to get in. He still scores. Touchdown for Elysian Fields.
Wow. 90 yards.
90-yard touchdown run. Wow, what a play. Unbelievable. That's why they were trying to corral him, Jeremy.
Yeah, I think we realized why.
Wow.
And what looked to be a broken play there is the left-handed quarterback rolled to his
rolled right like he was a righty, and then he turned.
He flipped those hips.
It's like, wait, no, I'm going to switch to my left hand. Yeah, you got an ambidextrous quarterback where he can switch either way.
Uh-oh. We got a flat. Maybe that just fell out of a pocket.
Oh, surely he was trying to catch the play. It probably fell out of his pocket.
Yeah. Man, what a play there. And again, that's why you want to corral a guy like Nunu Kennedy, because when he gets the ball and he gets some space, electric things can happen. And he just wouldn't be denied. He wasn't going to be stopped right there.
I think there was a sideline warning. I think the referee was saying it.
Yeah.
It's a little.
Yeah. The first one's a warning, thankfully. The second one cost you.
17, Daniel West. Make it ready to put the extra point on the board.
So West on for the point after. Low snap, kind of rolls to the holder, fields it like a baseball and puts it down, and good. So with 12 seconds left here in the first quarter of play, Elysian Fields now leads 7-3. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
And we are back here on NETSN, and we were just treated to a treat there as Kennedy breaks away in a 90-yard touchdown catch.
And I think he broke about 6 tackles on the way to a 90-yard score.
And the kick is going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. That's number 5 for Union Fields. And Wrigley Roberts is taken out.
And he got flipped. He got submarine there. And
that didn't look like it felt too good.
Yeah, those don't feel good. Those submarines don't feel great. A helmet to the shin never feels good, or a shoulder pad. And
that was Maddox Morgan there on the tackle. Man. So, I mean, how do you feel? Union Grove, you've controlled the entire game, minus 1 play, and you trail 7-3.
Yeah, I think we've been in a few games like this year where we look up and the score, doesn't match necessarily what we've seen so far, and this is kind of that game. Right up until that point, there wasn't a whole lot of positive for the Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets, and then just like that, the game score says otherwise.
So we got probably 1 play here beyond a quick play, and it's going to be a handoff, and there is no room up the middle for Mr. Sermons, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. So through one quarter here in Elysian Fields, they lead over Union Grove 7-3. We'll be right back for the second quarter here on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here, as we had a defensive battle, and then we all of a sudden had an outburst of a 90-yard touchdown run.
For 11 and a half minutes, it was a defensive battle where Union Grove looked like they were going to control the game, and then one play later changed everything.
So here we go, start of the second quarter.
Yeah, and that was a loss of 3 there to end the first quarter.
There's a handoff. That's going to be number 7 on the carry this time. That is Hudson Whiteman, and a nice first carry for him, Jeremy.
Yeah. Got him to the 41, so that was a 19-yard carry.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah, not a bad way to start. 19 yards on the first down run.
So he's going to stay in the backfield and give Sermons a little bit of a breather.
Let's go, get that ball back.
Porter going to keep it this time, and a nice QB read, and he's up to cross the first down and more. They're going to mark him at the, looks like the 43-yard line. So a nice run by the quarterback, Porter, and I think it kind of, you had that carry on the first down with Whiteman. They saw how good he was, and then you back it up with Porter saying, hey, I'll fake it to him this time.
Yeah, and 16 yards on the first down run.
So if you can get that, I think that's what Elysian Fields is looking for, a little balance on their side. Because you've got one guy that you know is going to carry, it's harder to run up the field. And a nice run by Whiteman again. And they've come out here and said, okay, we're not throwing down and quitting yet. They're putting a good drive together right here.
Yeah, and Weidman's he just headed north and south, right? I mean, he's just putting those pad level down and running.
So what was one of your keys? I believe it was control the clock and sustain drives, and they've done that.
Yeah. And then my other key was let Nunu cook, and they did that.
Did that. So.
Yeah. So far I've been okay.
And it's going to be Whiteman again, and he's going to be just short of the first down, 1 yard shy.
And I think the thing too, I've watched the snap multiple times from Union Grove. They've been high, and I think one of these, if they're not careful, is going to cost them because, looking at the quarterback Porter, he's not the tallest guy, right? He's not a really big, tall quarterback, and so those snaps are coming face mask high, and you get one just a little higher, and it could be. I mean, they're all above his head.
And he keeps it this time, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down, just barely. Nice keep by Porter.
Yeah, and I think they're going to give him 1 and about 6 inches.
That's all he needed.
That's it.
Just got enough.
So they gave him 2.
That's going to be the Lions' first down.
And we've got timeout called by Elysian Fields. We'll take you with it. 9:46 left here in the first quarter. Elysian Fields leads 7-3. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard. At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN as Union Grove looking to try to answer the Nunu Kennedy 90-yard touchdown catch. They have 1st and 10. Porter back to pass, going to dump it off, and he is. That's Whiteman, and he is hit for a loss of 1.
Yeah, that was Nate Hopkins there. He read the screen the whole way. Looks like a loss of 2.
Oh, they're going to say 2. Okay. Well, he can't make his mind up over there.
Yeah, it looks like 1.
Hey, we did get nice volunteers for the chain gang tonight.
That's right, yeah.
Our chain crew.
You don't often see that, right?
So good for them, though. So 2nd down and 11. Going to throw it out to Whiteman on the outside, and he just steps out of bounds. I don't know that he was trying to there. I think he was trying to make a move and just steps out. He's going to get back to 3rd and 10.
He picks up the yard that he lost on the last one on the screen there. And
it's a big play right here for Union Grove.
Yeah.
You want to answer back.
Well, and that one's frustrating because as a coach, you're like, you had all that room. Don't juke, just go, right? Catch and go. And sometimes, players try to make that move before they need to. And, if he just gets north and south there, he's probably got close to a 1st down, but he kind of stepped to the side and stepped out of bounds.
So 3rd down and 10, ball at the 32-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Porter's going to drop back to pass. He's got time, steps up in the pocket across the middle, and oh my! It went through like 3 players' hands, and then it got to the receiver intended for number 20, and that is Brady Gordy. And I don't think he was expecting to get to it.
I think he was expecting to chase 3 Yellow Jackets down on the pick, and it went through everybody's hands. I mean, I think even Nunu Kennedy was surprised it got there. They were kind of both looking at the ball like, how did it get here?
Man. So 4th and 10.
This is a big play right here. You're in 4-down territory, but man, if you don't get any yards here, you're spotting Elysian Field's the best field position they might have had all night to start.
Yep. Porter stepping up, and he just gets collapsed on and sacked in the backfield.
Yeah, that's number 2, Jamarian Johnson, who came out of the game earlier with a shoulder, and
he looked okay there.
He looked okay.
Johnson coming up with a quarterback sack. To force a turnover, we have a player down.
Looks like the quarterback's down there after that big hit. It was a loss of 2, it looks like, on that 3 on the scramble.
Yeah, Porter's, it's not good. He's coming up limp. And they're going to help. He's going to get some help going to the sideline.
That's Johnson is a big man.
I wouldn't want him sitting on
Yeah, that's
me.
the last guy I'd want landing on top of me.
11, Bryson Porter able to make it off the field with a little bit of help. Let's hope he's okay. Solid athlete there.
The interesting thing, too, with this Elysian Fields offense is they're in a spread, and yet it's kind of a run-first spread. It's kind of a different version of the spread.
And Kennedy's going to keep it this time, and he's got outside. That was a weird whistle. What was that? Did you hear that?
I did hear that. Someone blew a whistle, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it was weird. I was looking for
half of the kids on the field stopped moving, and the other half kept going.
That was just a strange play there. Kennedy made something out of nothing, really, and
he did.
Picked up the 1st down. Man, oh man.
Not sure who to give credit to for that tackle. I think he made contact with most of the defense.
It's a good assessment.
Yeah, I think that was the entire defense at some point.
Is that a team effort on
it was,
tackle?
And what's crazy is that was almost a loss. It was a good job there by the receiver to block, but really that defender kept his outside leverage, and he just didn't have enough help on the tackle. He did a great job of stringing it out, and then there was just nobody there to finish it. And then Nunu does what Nunu does and was able to cut off of it and keep going. I think Coach Maines is confused like we were why there wasn't a whistle, and now we might be walking back.
Discussion on the field.
So I think we might have had an inadvertent whistle. And it looks like that play doesn't count.
Yeah. I guess so. I mean, we heard it. I was looking around trying to figure out why was their whistle blown, because it was still going. Usually if the play either stops at the beginning for a penalty or it continues until it's over.
I wonder, the officials have the whistles. A lot of them keeping it close to the mouth. Or maybe somebody sneezed. I don't know. I don't know. But there was a clear whistle. I thought it was in the stands. I wasn't sure what was happening. So they're going to reset.
So replay that. So back to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's try that again.
And if you're Nunu Kennedy, you're like, man, best run I had all night, and you wipe it away.
And a pass. It's going to be Evan White, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 4, Kennedy.
Was that
in and out of his hands.
Was that sideways pass? Were they trying to double throw that?
I don't know. That was almost backwards.
It was close. Of course, we had
I think Kennedy was trying to go before he got. That one where you're trying to do something with it before you get it, and he forgot to take it with him.
It makes me feel a little bit better that Evan White is playing quarterback here, so I'm not completely off base.
No,
here.
you're not. And now he's going to switch to receiver as soon as you say it. He's going to go to the
I told you that they're going to put Kenny all over the place, and they are. And White's going to come in motion. He's going to fake the pass to him. Pass is caught on the outside by number 18. That is Amarian Robertson.
Number 18, Amarian Robertson.
And Robertson is going to get about 4. Maybe 3.
We got 2 different spots here.
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. 3. Okay.
So 3. Okay.
I think I saw what you saw.
Well, yeah, because he was up at the 41 originally, I thought.
Yeah, the umpire.
Or the 39.
The umpire was on the 39, and both guys on the side said 37 or 38.
Well, they're officially right in front of us here. We got the.
That's true.
This is the best spot the ball.
If we miss this yard line, that's on us.
Yeah, we're directly across. Man in motion.
Great jump
Kennedy,
off the ball there.
I think he tried to keep it. Ball came out and wasn't secured, and Union Grove has recovered the fumble. So Union Grove with a huge turnover there, with a miscommunication there on the handoff. I think Kennedy may have tried to grab it at the last moment, pull it back out, and then.
Yeah, and Simmons thought he still had it, and it ended up on the turf.
And then neither one of them have it. That's the worst thing as a coach. Like, somebody's got to have it.
That's right. And, now we're knotted at a turnover apiece, right? So both teams have now had a turnover. Let's see what the Lions do with this turnover in plus territory.
Yeah, they're in a really good spot. Going to start from Elysian Fields 34. And it is a good sign if you're a Union Grove Line fan, is Porter is back in the game at quarterback here after walking off limp after that last possession.
I told you.
And there's that high snap. It did bounce back to Porter, and he just falls down. He
saw Jamarian Johnson coming. He said, I've seen this movie. I don't want it.
I'm not getting sat on again.
That's right. And that goes all the way back to the 49, so a 15-yard loss on the snap there.
Man, and that's a drive killer right there. Now you're behind the sticks even more here. You got this big turnover, and first play you snap it over the quarterback said, and you did call that earlier. You said it was going to happen. You spoke it into existence.
I hope not. I just saw it coming. I've been a coach long enough at the middle school level. I've seen so many high snaps, and that usually happens at least once.
And that's Whiteman at the outside, and he's going to get to the 41-yard line. Nice gain there on second down. Unfortunately, they're still not back to their original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Quite a few yards to get here.
So Whiteman there, and then Hardiman on the tackle. Hardiman's been mentioned a lot. He's probably got 6 or 7 tackles already. So 8 yards on that scamper there by Whiteman. He's been their most effective runner other than the quarterback pull.
It's 3rd and 17 here. They don't need to try to get enough back where it's manageable on 4th. They can. Whiteman on the left side. He's going to be brought down, and he's going to get maybe 2. We'll see where they spot.
Great tackle there by Nate Hopkins. He was able to grab a hold of the stiff arm and pull him down.
Now you might see him just punt this one. I don't know that they didn't get enough probably. And then you're going to see Kennedy back on the return. So we'll see. We know Union Grove Fernandez, he's got a leg. Do you just see how high you can kick it?
Yeah, I think this is going to be
high.
I think this is like the kickoff. He's going to pin it to a corner. He's going to try to kick it out of bounds here and get it inside the 20.
Because if you can kick it high enough, then he has to fair catch it, maybe.
That's true. Although, you never know.
And
Yeah, he's angling that thing.
And he's going to
he
kick
cooked
it
it.
out of bounds, so they'll start at the 20. But I think that's not a bad result.
Yeah, again, better than the alternative of a 90-plus yard return.
Got a chat here. Terrence Jones, let's go Jackets. Welcome, Terrence, to the broadcast. The chat's been quiet tonight. If you're on the broadcast, all you have to do is click that subscribe button. And it is, how much does it cost, Jeremy?
It's free. It's free to subscribe. And then the best news is, as we go live across the East Texas area every Friday night, you can get alerts on where we're at and what we're doing. And so you can stay up to date with what's happening across East Texas on NETSN.
First and 10 Yellow Jackets from the 25. 1985.
I was going to say,
that's 25. It's a 20.
Should have been the 20, yeah. I think they had originally spotted the 25 like it was a kickoff.
Yeah.
And at the 20.
Okay. There's so many different rules now. They've got it all messed up, you know.
And then the NFL goes and throws the landing zone, and man,
yeah,
I mean, just
don't know
what is happening.
Handoff straight up the middle.
Let's
say that Simmons. Yeah. So Simmons with the carry there.
Yeah, got 5 on that carry.
1985, the valedictorian was Deborah Dowden. Salutatorian shared by Sherry Proctor and Chris Wasden. The homecoming queens.
So the ball spotted right on the yellow jacket there at the 25-yard line.
Football sweethearts.
See what Kennedy decides to do here with it. And he's going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw. Scrambling around. Throwing across his body. Great catch by White. And he is.
So quarterback to quarterback there.
Yeah. Caught at the 36-yard line. So first down for Elysian Fields. That was a tough throw. I heard someone say late hit it. It could have been because he caught it on the ground.
Yeah.
And it hit him while he was on the ground.
It did kind of look like he bobbled a little bit, so maybe they gave him a little bit of grace there. But yeah, it could have been a late hit with him. With the high school rules of down by contact. Oh,
Kennedy
blitz comes in.
Oh, nice pass, complete to Simmons, and he's got a little room, and he's going to get across midfield, pick up the first down. Nice throw from Kennedy as he had pressure in his face.
First down.
Yeah, so 15 there on that little quick screen, and
clock rolling down, and Elysian Fields probably content to use most of this clock and just go down and get some points here if they could.
1985, the band Sweethearts were Jackie Jackson and Lorinda Grosso. Miss Victory, Brenda Juarez and Angie Kaufman. Drum major, Chris Wasden. First and 10 Yellow Jackets.
Kennedy looks left, throws, pass complete. That's caught by number 81, Max Goswich. And it is, Goswick is going to go for no gain.
Second and 10.
So not in really any hurry here. They've got time.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to give Union Grove the ball back.
Exactly.
Jessica Moore, Sherry Hall, Sherry Proctor, Edie McCrary, and Lorinda Grosso.
Because they've been the more effective team moving the ball overall.
Yeah, so I think you chew a little clock here and try to make sure that,
line 49.
You don't want Union Grove to have back-to-back possessions to end the half and start the next one.
Pressure in Kenny's face. He scrambles right, and he's going to throw it deep, incomplete over the head. Intended receiver, number 12, Grant Farmer.
Yeah, and you also had number 18, Amarian Robertson, in the area, so either one of those guys could have come up with it.
Now you tell me, Jeremy, somebody wasn't running the right route or something there, right?
Well,
or in the scramble, maybe they just.
The scramble, that receiver on the sideline is taught to go up the field to give that outlet, and so I think Robertson just continued his route across the field. And
they were pretty close to each other. When you've got a ball that could be caught by two guys, that's usually not great.
It's not ideal, yeah. Unless you don't want that unless it's a quick screen and one's supposed to be blocking. But even then, not a great thing.
Big defensive play here by Union Grove here. Oh, and we had a little movement up front. That's going to throw a flag. I believe it's going to be on 52. That's Caden Paul Klingensmith. Say that 3 times real fast.
Yeah, Caden Paul Klingensmith. So 5 yards on that one.
And this is a big play right here just because of the fact if Union Grove could force them to
Wait a minute. They're going the other way.
What?
Wait, what? Oh, hold on.
Wait a second.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go.
I'm about to say he was standing up in his stance.
Yeah, we were rolling Mambo number 5 there. A few steps to the left, a few to the right.
Back 5 yards, that'll be 3rd and 15.
So ball now at Elysian Field's own 46-yard line. So a big 3rd down here.
3rd and 15. Yellow Jackets.
Kennedy back to pass. He's got a man wide open across the middle and caught. Touchdown, Elysian Fields.
54 yards.
Wow. Kennedy to Simmons. And I think there could have been a hold on the side over there.
That was probably the second time that in this drive where there might have been a hold on the right tackle. But again, they got to throw the flag, and if they don't, you keep going.
Man, what a throw from Kennedy. So he's caught a pass.
Yeah.
And he's thrown one.
That's that. You know, sometimes you lose the running back, right? He looked like he was stepping up into protection, and then he just shot through the line. And so sometimes if it's play action, those linebackers bite, and there was plenty of room in the middle of the field.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and right down the middle. So with 3:24 left here in the second half, Elysian Fields extends their lead. Their lead 14-3. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back here on NETSN as a kickoff coming here. Daniel West kicking off. And the ball fielded around the 12-yard line. Ooh, a nice cut. And there he goes. That is number 5. That's Wrigley Roberts, and he might go all the way, and he will. Touchdown, Union Grove.
88-yard kickoff return.
And just like that, Union Grove right back in this game. There goes our offensive firepower. Man, if it was that first move, he took that step to the right, and then he went right back to the left.
He suckered everybody in the wrong direction, and then he went back the other way, and there was no one to stop him.
Man,
the kicker had a shot, tried to dive and clip a foot, and he missed it.
Too much, I guess, agility there. He was able to stay on his feet there after getting tripped up. Man, what a run. We've had some big plays at this game. It's been big plays that have no small drives. It's been big ones that have scored for him.
88, 90, 54. I mean, those are big plays to score.
And extra point blocked, and here we go.
Can they scoop and go?
Can they do a Cowboys? The ball was out of bounds.
They couldn't quite get a hold of it.
No, it's tough to be like the Cowboys. Get a tie, 40-40 tie on. Stay up all night, Sunday night football, and watch a tie. What a disappointing.
Yeah. Hey, and then last night was a great game. Thursday night, and 49ers and Rams.
If you're a 49ers
well, it was
fan.
a great night for me. I mean, your top 5 offensive players are out, and you win an overtime game against the LA Lambs, as we like to call them. I don't know if you saw, but I was looking at the stats last night. They said 65% of the stadium were 49ers fans. And so when the 49ers got a first down, it was louder than when the Rams got a first down. It was crazy.
They should just, keep all people with the 49ers jerseys and, not let them in.
It was, I think it was StubHub or whatever announced it was 65-35 in the stadium. So kind of a crazy.
We got something going on, Jerry, while we've been chatting. Something's going on over there with the referees down by the end zone. I'm not sure and they're going to pick up whatever flag they had. They're going to pick it up.
I wonder if they were discussing the boot. I think the
kick-
ball
did he
might
kick?
have gotten kicked, and they were trying to decide if it was intentional or not.
Yeah.
So they're going to pick it up and wave it.
So if the ball is kicked intentionally, what's the call?
So that's a great question. I'm not sure on the extra point try. I've not seen one of those before. I know an intentional kick is usually a loss of down, but I don't know what that would do on an extra point.
Yeah, because wasn't it? It was the team that blocked it, wasn't it? Elysian
Well,
Fields that kicked it, right?
I think a Union Grove Lion got a foot on it as Nunu was trying to pick it up because he scooped up and the ball went shooting out to the side, and so I think they were trying to determine. But I don't know what the call is on there. I don't know if it's a. Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know if it's like a 15-yard penalty and a re-kick. I don't know. So if you know, let us know in the chat if somebody wants to Google that one real quick, but. Not sure what the call would be.
So we're going to be right back on the kickoff. This time Luis Fernandez will be kicking off.
Yeah, I feel like we were just doing this in reverse.
Yeah. You got Nunu again in the middle. You got Evan White here on the near side. I think you have
Simmons on the far side, yeah.
Seems like that's kind of been the trio that's kind of in the go-to trio
tonight. Decent amount of speed. I'm going to guess this kick might go out of bounds.
It's going to be a little poocher in the little soft zone, fielded by number 22. That is Maddox Morgan. He's going to get him a chance to return in a little bit. And it'll still be good field position here for Elysian Fields. They're going to be at their own 44? Yes, 44-yard line. So, man, it's been an
interesting few minutes. The first quarter was pretty boring until the last minute, and then kind of a defensive battle, and then all of a sudden we've had an explosion of offense and chaos and all the fun things that make high school football great.
And we're 3 minutes away from the halftime show. Make sure you stay tuned for that. We will have both bands' performances on the halftime show. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back at the beginning of or at the end of the halftime, I guess, and have little stats for you and kind of preview what we're looking for in the second half.
So empty look here for the Yellow Jackets.
Kennedy is going to take it straight to himself, just keeps it off the right side, and there goes Kennedy. Stiff arms a tackler. Goodness. Man.
With vengeance.
Man, that was rude. He just, no thank you. I don't want any. So they've just decided to quit. They're not going to do anything fancy. They're just going to say, we're just going to have Kennedy just run it.
Yeah, 14-yard scamper for the first down there by Kennedy.
So he needs a touchdown on the ground so he can complete the trifecta.
That's true. That's true.
He's got a passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown. And this time it's going to be handed off to Simmons, and he hits a wall. My goodness, who was that on the tackle? That was number 2.
Yeah, that was Carter Cooper.
Man,
what a hit by him. It looked like there was a hole there, and that hole closed quickly.
He plugged it.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I think Simmons was expecting daylight there, and then the daylight went away quickly there, and Cooper said not so fast.
So 2nd down and 8.
Second and 8 from the 40.
Back to pass, throws outside. It's caught. That's number 0, Atkins. And he's going to tackle down around the 36, I think. Let's see.
Looks like 37.
Oh, they're back to 37. Okay. And we got a timeout, looks like, on the field. Elysian Fields call that. I think
you're right.
The
timeouts left on the clock are not correct.
Yeah.
Both teams have called at least one, and so.
Yeah, we're going by what the clock says, and the clock's not right.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
reminder, if you're part of one of
And
the
we are
classes
back here on NETSN.
ending in 5,
We're getting close to that halftime show. So
Yeah,
make sure
I
you
think
stay tuned.
the official on the field is trying to get them to adjust the timeouts left. And it's and he's trying to get 2 minutes back on the clock. So we're at the 2-minute timeout. That's what
that was a 2-minute timeout. Okay. All right. I think there's still someone. I think one of the teams took a timeout already. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was
For
Elysian.
sure somebody took a timeout earlier.
I think it was Elysian Fields. So 2 minutes to go.
15 seconds, let's go. Get it in.
Play clock trickling down here.
Kennedy checks the play. Oh man, that left tackle is getting back there quick.
Kennedy
Almost a little
throws
too
a
quick.
dart, and
Oh!
man, he threw a dart to White.
Yeah, that was a laser. A little too much smoke on that one for White.
Man, it was moving there. So 4th down and 5 here. Okay. What do you do, Jeremy? 4th and 5.
From your 30, from the 37.
With the minute 57.
It's a lot of time left here. I think I might punt this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just because you've got the lead, right? I'm gonna if I don't get this, then I'm giving them great field position like we just talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably quick kick this one and try to pin them deep. That's just me.
It's either that or you've got. Oh, we got an answer from Terrence Jones here about that PA here. We'll go to him in just a minute. Kennedy, big 4th and 5. Kennedy throws deep. He's got a man. Oh, a great defensive play.
That was
number 5. Wrigley Roberts.
That dude has been everywhere.
He has been impressive tonight. And he got the kickoff return earlier, and he makes a great defensive play. All right, we got Terrence Jones says on a PAT blocked, and the kicking team intentionally kicks the ball out of bounds. It's a dead ball foul. No penalty assessed.
Interesting.
So why wouldn't you just kick it every time?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know.
I'd be punting that sucker out of the stadium. Interesting.
Okay.
I didn't know if there'd be a 5-yard penalty on a kickoff or make it yeah, it's interesting. Thanks for the heads up on that one.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Jones. Thanks for tuning in.
Wake up, let's go.
All right. It's time to get that defense ready as our fans here at Elysian Fields are letting us know.
You're able to hear them very clearly. Might have to adjust our mic at halftime.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, Union Grove. Ball at the 37. It's going to be a keeper. Oh, we got some movement. And we've got a new quarterback in. Looks like number 7, Whiteman was behind center there.
So maybe a little wildcat maybe.
Yeah, and I see Porter over in the sideline. He's kind of limping around over there on that leg, so he may need to go get that taped and maybe see if he can come back a little bit better in the second half. I know he still was limping around on a little bit.
Yeah.
So they're just going to go with their 2 backs, and they'll have Whiteman in at the quarterback position, and they're going to do a little sweep play around in, and that is Wrigley Roberts, and he's not going to gain it, but maybe a yard. I don't know. So at the 32.
Yeah,
okay.
So no gain on that one.
So they didn't give him anything there.
2nd and 15.
Now Union Grove, are they just content to get? I mean, they did kick off, right? So they'll receive.
They're going to get it in the second half, and so I think you're probably content to chew the clock here a little bit and not put yourself in a position where you're further behind.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything too fancy over here and turn the ball over and give Elysian Fields a good chance to score. And a pull again from Whiteman. He goes to the left. Oh, he's upended. Goodness gracious.
And I think that ball came out. In fact, I know that ball came out.
And it looks like the ball came out.
Oh,
and I think that might have been number 4, Nunu Kennedy on the hit.
Goodness.
And Whiteman he got hit hard. And he went head first, too, which is always scary.
And it is Elysian Fields' ball. What a hit.
Man.
That's a hit stick.
That right joystick went down to the floor, and
well, that's something where you self-preservation first, so you're gonna.
Yeah, and Whiteman's limping off as well, so that's 2 guys that have played quarterback that are coming up limp. Yeah, so ball back here to the Yellow Jackets in good field position to 32.
So Kennedy in the gun here. We'll see what he can do with his offense. He's going to roll to his left. Looking to try to scramble backwards. He finds his man caught. And
he's got to get upfield or get out of bounds, one or both.
There was nowhere to really go, and that was Grant Farmer, and he kind of went in reverse. They give him? They gave him a great spot.
They were extremely generous on that
spot. I think
spot.
he ran backwards.
Yeah. So they gave that no gain. Might have been a loss of 2 if we were looking at that carefully. And so timeout here for Elysian Fields.
Yes, it's timeout Elysian Fields. We'll take it with them. 38 seconds left here in the half. They lead 14-9. I'll be right back here on NETSN.
Make sure you're down there by the gate in front of the concession stand.
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Swinney, Jeremy Diamond here. 38.1 left here in the half. Elysian Fields has 2nd and 10 from the Union Grove 32-yard line, looking to put some more points on the board, trying to extend their lead. Kennedy rolls right, looking left. He's looking around and trying to find somebody open. Off his back foot, throws back across his body, complete, and that's number 12 again.
Oh, and he gets smacked from
and
behind
Farmer
by Carter Cooper, but not before he picks up a good chunky yards.
What a tough throw, though, Jeremy.
It was. That's the ill-advised throw.
That's the one you're like, no. Okay, good, complete.
Yeah. So 14 yards there on the first down toss.
Clock rolling here in the hurry up. Kennedy's looking for his own space. He's got a little green grass in front of him. He's high-stepping his way, and he spins into the end zone for the Elysian Fields touchdown. Wow, I'm just going to give it to Kennedy and let him do his thing.
Yeah, why not? 18-yard scramble for the score.
And what a change in momentum. We had Union Grove had the ball with a chance to do something before half, and then the turnover there. We talked about it. You want to be careful and not turn the ball over. They end up doing that, and now.
And it costs you, right?
Yeah.
Turnovers are a big deal.
Man. So on for the point after. Daniel West. Good snap, but hold, kick is up, and it is good. So we got 8 seconds left here in the first half. We'll stay here, and make sure you do stay tuned. We'll have the halftime show here on NETSN. Both bands will be spotlighted, and we'll have that as well for you. But man, what have you seen so far, Jimmy? This has been an interesting kind of spurts game. Well, you've had different momentum swings back and forth.
Yeah, you've had, I think, again, the turnovers have been the thing, right? We talked about Union Grove needs to win the turnover battle right now. They're 2 turnovers to 1 by Elysian Fields, and so, and I think that's indicative of the score, right? That turnover there was huge because it gave them the opportunity to get a score, and now you have 8 seconds left.
We have a personal foul on Elysian Fields on the kickoff. Ooh, so that's
a big one.
Yeah, I mean, and you got 8 seconds, so.
Yeah, that's gonna take the ball back 15 yards, and so that's gonna make the kickoff from the 25.
Ooh. I mean, we did see a return earlier.
Yeah.
So it'd be less room. I don't know if they're gonna kick it.
Now he's walking the wrong way.
The Yellow Jackets, 21.
Yeah, I think he's confused. They pointed at.
Yeah, they pointed as if it was against Elysian Fields, but.
Wow. And
Okay, so it must have been.
It must have been on Union
They
Grove.
pointed the wrong direction, so.
Okay.
And maybe he was pointing that it was going to be on the kickoff, but.
Maybe so.
15-yard penalty on the line. I think everybody was confused.
Now do you just onside kick it here?
I think I squibbed this thing. Maybe try to kick it off somebody just to get the clock rolling.
Well, there's the onside kick, and it bounces just right. And Kennedy returns it! Oh, my goodness. It had that perfect bounce.
It did. It had that big third hop.
And so now with 7.3
And
left.
there's a flag. Oh, no, there's a flag.
Uh-oh. Did somebody go too fast?
Illegal touch. No, he's saying my time. I thought he was saying illegal touching.
Yeah,
I was confused. There is a flag on the far side of the field, so somebody might have gone early on the. And if it's on the wrong side of the field, that's even worse, right?
It's offsides on Elysian Fields. We do have a player down, so we're going to take a break while they work on him, and we'll have an update once we return. Be right back here on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Swinney, Jeremy Diamond here with you. And it was number 8, DJ Edwards, that was injured on the onside kick attempt.
Yeah, and thankfully he was able to walk off under his own power.
Like
they were looking at his ankle, I think, and so, you always wonder if – but thankfully it wasn't bad, and he was able to walk it off. And then, unfortunately, offsides on Elysian Fields on that kickoff, so what was a big play is now they got 15 and then they lost 5, and so –
Are they going to try it again?
I mean, why not, right?
So, do they? I guess the time does count.
I don't think you reset the time on that.
Okay.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Because the ball was touched, so I guess you'd re-kick.
I just didn't know if that killed the play and they were offsides and it has to go back. So we're going to keep the 7.3, and this time they're just going to boot it deep. And
all of that one.
No return. Man. Now we got Terrence here. Says, you guys are calling a great game. Good job. Well, thank you, Terrence. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
We talk about this a lot, but we're blessed, right?
Yes.
You and I are blessed to get to go to these high school stadiums to call these games, and our joy to do it is so that people can watch from home that can't make it to the game, or maybe your team is traveled too far, and so we love nothing more than bringing that broadcast to grandparents and families.
And the blessed part is it's not just us. We've got other crews out at other games, and so we've got lots of games on the network tonight, 6 in total. So, and they're all got to be expensive to watch all these games, Jeremy. How much is it?
It's free. Yeah, free. I said that right. I got an update. Liberty ILO 7, Tatum 7.
Oh,
at halftime.
Okay, I did have Liberty ILO. I think I was in the minority.
Yeah, I think you might have been. I thought that triple option would be dangerous. So they're just going to take a knee.
And that's going to send us to halftime.
And that was a third quarterback there. That was Carter Cooper that took the knee there.
So at the half, we got a 21-9 lead for Elysian Fields. Again, we're going to take a break here, but stay with us. We're going to stay here for some amazing halftime band performances, and we'll be back for the third quarter action with you here on NETSN. I usually come over and give my speech about, warning speech, but I didn't. Are y'all going to get into that? Everybody up here, yeah. Oh, that's not going to hurt it. It's really right now for the band, so I can pick the band up.
No.
I mean, I don't mind. It's fine. It wasn't anything bad. It's just like, it was like sticking up really hard on the, like, you had to turn it down.
He's probably the loudest one.
What's that? No. We have 6. We had some other games like, oh, you watch our show? Thank you. Yeah, we had some other games, and last minute we didn't have, the arrangements didn't work out, so we had to fix it, which worked out. This was a good one big, so I'm glad we were able to make it out. I think we'll have the next, y'all play Big Sandy next week? So we have that, we have Big Sandy all year, so that game also be. Yeah, it won't be probably real through. They're just really struggling. They played well last year. They're struggling.
She said, I can sit here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Union Grove High School Sweepstakes Band. Presented our 2025 Union Grove Majorettes. Tonight, the Majorettes will perform a multiple baton routine to the hit song Kings and Queens by Ava Max. Let's hear it for the Majorettes.
I need a Pamela Brister to the press box. A Pamela Brister to the press box, please.
That
The drum majors for the Union Grove Band are senior August Vessel and junior Emma Klein. The Union Grove Band marches in the traditional American military style. Tonight, the band will perform a precision military drill to the Philharmonic Fanfare by Strauss, the University of North Dakota March by King, and Trombone Theme by King. Ladies and gentlemen, the Union Grove High School Sweepstakes Band. The Union Grove Band is directed by Andy Thompson and Jonathan Stafford. The major instructor is Laura Moore.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Elysian Fields Independent School District is proud to present the Jacket Pride Band under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Braylon Wilson. This year's colors and flags are freshman Olivia Briggs, freshman Libby Sims, junior and co-captain Malaya Washington, 8th grade Addie Garza, freshman Jackson Odell, sophomore and co-captain Kennedy Mangum. The flag captain is junior Athena Green, and sophomore Alyssa Ewing. The players, flags, and band would like to entertain you to the popular tune of Shut Up and Dance arranged by Doug Adams. First program will be Precision Fanfare, General Grant, and Battle Hymn of the Republic. Children's Operating, Store Services, and Wilson Insurance Agency. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more round of applause for the Elysian High School band.
And we are back here on NETSN, and we have a 21-9 lead for Elysian Fields at half. Jeremy, did you work on some stats over there for us?
I did. I've got a few stats ready. So.
All right.
For the Union Grove Lions, at halftime they have 22 yards passing and 76 yards rushing. And again, the touchdown was the 88-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Wrigley Roberts. For the Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets, Nunu Kennedy is 8 for 13 for 102 and a passing touchdown. And then Evan White is 1 for 1 with a 90-yard passing touchdown. Rushing, Nunu Kennedy has 19 and a touchdown, but he also has the fumble on that exchange there at quarterback. And then on receiving yards, Nunu Kennedy's got 90 yards receiving on one pass for a touchdown. So he's hit it in all three phases. He just needs a kickoff return.
I'm feeling like you're on repeat there, like he's leading in every category they have.
And then receiving, again, Simmons has 69 yards and a touchdown. And then you've got number 12, Grant Farmer. He's got 3 catches for 16 yards. And so those are the leading receivers there for the Yellow Jackets. So, well, the rushing yards haven't been there overall, right? They've had a couple of losses on some sacks and things like that. But for sure, Nunu Kennedy has been the star of the first half.
Well, and Union Grove has sustained some drives. They just haven't been able to come up with anything. But besides the one field goal, the only touchdown you mentioned is on the kickoff return. So.
Yeah, and that was one of the keys, right? Sustained drives leading to points. They've done the sustained drives. They just haven't led to points other than the field goal. And so,
well, they will get the ball to start the second half here. Union Grove will, and so I think this is an important drive for them. As explosive as Elysian Fields has been tonight, you do not want to go on this first drive and not get points.
No, that would you want to get something on the board here and give your team a chance to kind of get some offense going. And
Emily Giddens, Haley Harvey.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is that it seems early to say danger possession, but I think with the explosiveness of Elysian Fields, if you don't get something out of this first drive, or at least take a good chunk of clock away, I think it can be dangerous here.
Well, and it could have been even worse at the end of the half. We had the onside kick successful, but you had the offsides that kind of negated that. So Union Grove's going to set to receive. We've got back deep. Of course, our touchdown score on the return last time, Hudson Whiteman, is back. And then on the other side, looks like you've got number 7. No, that is 7. You got number 5 on this near side. Wrigley Roberts
with the
was
score.
the returner.
Yeah.
And Whiteman on the other side. And you look for the onside again.
And this time it wasn't there.
Nice fielding job there by Thomas Navarro.
Yeah, not often do you see a lineman make a great hands play.
Yeah, that was great.
On an onside kick, but he was ready.
That was ideally coached right there. He caught the ball and went down. Didn't try to do anything silly with it. He did have some room, but he thought better of it. He just get down on it.
That's that one where you're like, the ball's bouncing, and as a coach, you're like, just get down. Just get down.
So they're going to get great field position here at the Elysian Fields 48 to start here. So great opportunity for the Lions
and
here.
Again, I think if you're Elysian Fields, you got the last one, so you thought we might get another one. But, again, a great job there by the Lions of fielding it. Now let's see what they can do with it. And our guy Bryson Porter is back in at quarterback. That's good
for them. Porter's going to hand off straight ahead. That is a tailback, Sermons. And he is not going to get much. They said no gain. Wow. Great job by the up front four of Elysian Fields there.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding for Sermons. He came in the first half with just 10 yards rushing on 5 carries. where you had Whiteman had 6 carries for 38 yards with that late fumble, right? And we don't know if he's okay.
I don't think we can blame that on him.
No,
I think anybody would have fumbled in that circumstance.
If you get submarine like that, you don't want to land on your dome there, and so.
So Porter is going to pull it this time. He's going back to pass. He's got a man wide open across the middle, caught. There's that man again, Wrigley Roberts, and a big catch for a huge first down inside the 20.
There might have been another time where a holding might have been nice to not have been called because that was close.
Well, they're letting them play a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah.
Got your tickets ready?
As long as they're consistent.
That's true. So that looked like a 29-yard pass play there.
4 numbers, 6, 5.
So the ball is, what's that, they're in the way there at the 17, I think, or 18.
Oh, they moved it. Okay, so even bigger, so 31. I thought they had it at the 19 originally.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Lions.
So handoff this time. It is, that man is Whiteman. And Whiteman does a good job of getting inside the 10. And he's been the more efficient back tonight. He's had some good runs.
Yeah, I think he's just been, he's a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Again, the last 4 numbers on that
He's done a good job getting outside. Really.
6, 5, 1, 9.
So he's 2nd down and 2. Union Grove here, great opportunity. They have got to punch this in here. Handoff straight at the middle. It's Whiteman, and he spins down and is going to get the first down inside of the, right at the 5. I think it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5.
Yeah, and it looked like Hardiman again on the tackle.
Winning ticket for the Elysian Bills, the Yellow Jacket Blankets.
Man.
Last 4 digits, 6, 4.
So they've got 4 plays here to get 5 yards.
Yeah, it's about as good as you can get right there, right? 4 plays to go 5. You don't think it'd be better to be on the 1?
Thank you.
They're going to keep Whiteman in the game in the backfield, and he's going to get the carry. Whiteman.
What a great play there by the end of keeping his outside arm free. I think that was number 11. That looked like Nate Hopkins there on the outside backer position and kept his outside arm free and was able to collect the back for no gain.
Yeah. So now they're the same spot here. Now you've got 3 plays at it. Percentages get better for Elysian Fields now after that grid stop on 1st down. Interesting to see if they let Porter keep this, maybe fake it to his back, Whiteman, and maybe keep it. And he's going to pull it. He's looking for somebody. No one's open. He's got Whiteman wide open across the field. He got it to him. Spins off the tackle, and he scores the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown pass to Whiteman. Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was going to get there or not. It was like it was in slow motion, Jeremy.
It looked like a really bad play that turned into a really good
man.
play.
Well, we've seen a couple of those, where you think you wouldn't want to make those passes. And that was one of those that was like in slow motion, never going to get there, and he ended up catching it. And then he just broke the tackle and scored the touchdown.
For Union Grove, they had a total of 22 yards passing in the first half, and then on that drive alone, they picked up 36 more.
They found something there.
And then 76 rushing, picked up another 12, and so here we go.
Fernandez on for the point after. Something weird happened there. I didn't even see the ball come out, and the point after is no good. So just like that, Union Grove scores on their first possession. They really needed that. So now they trail 21-15 and be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we're back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here. If you haven't downloaded the NETSN app, go ahead and do so and help us out with scores. We got the scores scrolling across there as they are updated by our users of the NETSN app, so we appreciate all you. We got a little pooch kick. It's going to be fielded at the 35-yard line, and that's fielded by.
That was late.
Oh, it was. I think it was that Grant Farmer?
I think it was Robertson. I think it was 18, Robertson.
Okay, Robertson, yep. But yeah, you're right. That was close there. The refs are controlling the game tonight. They're calling up. I think they're calling a let's let them play a little bit type game, which I'm okay with that. As long as you don't want to get where you're too lax and something happens.
Yeah, that one's close, right? And I was surprised too because it's on the sideline right of the player that got hit, and so I'm surprised there wasn't more of a reaction, but maybe not.
So Nunu Kennedy in the shotgun by himself in the backfield. He's just going to take it or lie on the left end, and he looks for a crease, and there he goes. There goes Nunu. He is gone. Touchdown, Elysian Fields. Just like that.
58 yards.
My goodness. Has been the most successful on those where he's just taking the ball and just go with it.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting for the, figuring out maybe doing a read or waiting, when he just gets in open space and he just takes off, that's been the most successful play tonight.
It was a great job there by the tackle of folding the DN down and then the slot receiver kicking his man out, and then there was a lot of space there, and Kennedy did the rest.
Man.
So 58 yards on the scamper. And West with the extra point.
And so 8:59 left here in the third quarter, and man, we started off with a flurry of scores here. We got a shootout here in Elysian Fields. They lead 28-15. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
And we are back here on the NETSN. Evidently, Elysian Fields won softball in 2005.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Homecoming tonight, a high kick,
Man,
fair caught.
Yeah, that had some snow on it.
Woo,
that was about as high as that crane across the way.
Cody Nutt with the fair catch. And
probably the best thing that could have happened there for Cody Nutt was to fair catch that, because if you try to do anything with it, that ball took forever to come down.
It sure did. So they're going to take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And you got to answer. You got to keep answering now if you're Union Grove.
Oh, they're giving him the 34. Again, we've had some generosity.
Okay.
State All-Tournament first team.
They keep moving that ball on us.
They do.
Jessica McGuire, Mary Lawless, Laura Butler, Amanda Busby, Jackie Davidson.
Winsboro is up 21-16 over Benil. That's a lot closer. Winsboro, had the injury of their tailback last week, and so interesting to see how they do moving forward and how long he'll be out. At Castleberry, I believe.
Yeah.
So we go 1st and 10, Union Grove. And it's going to be a little sweep around in. That's going to be
Wrigley.
Who else? He's been their guy tonight when they need a big play. And he's not going to get but maybe one. Looks like they're going to give him the 35. But Wrigley's been, when they've needed a big play, he's come up with it tonight. He had the big catch
kick
earlier.
Return, the big catch. Yeah, he's had a couple of big plays.
They're just trying to find a way to get him touches.
Salutatorian, April Wyatt. Homecoming Queen, Felicia Butterfield, escorted by Willie Mitchell. Homecoming Queen, Brooke Hickey, Whitney Scott, Hannah Gallus, and
Second down and 9. Play action. Porter. Oh, hits the guy in the
That's
hands.
it.
And
Oh, it's
Kennedy.
through.
He's got the interception now, and he's going to get tackled down by about 3 or 4 tacklers around the 22-yard line.
Brett, I'm just going to say I'm disappointed that Nunu Kennedy didn't score.
I was thinking that. I was like, is he going to score?
Yeah. I mean, that's about the only thing that hasn't gone right lately for him. And, yeah, gets the pick and then stays on the field.
2005, band sweetheart Charlene Rockmore, escorted by Kelvin Williams. The football sweetheart Mary Lawless, escorted by Bradley Rogers.
Man, oh, man. He's as advertised, Jeremy.
Yes, he's been every bit of what they said he was going to be and more.
And they did in the first quarter, they contained him. And Kenny's just going to take it around left side. There he goes again.
And how do
you race to the corner, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds inside the 5.
I don't know how you leave that outside edge open with a guy like Kennedy. You know what I mean? There was nobody. And again, they went empty. They put all the receivers on the other side, but there's got to be an outside backer there for that reason. 17 yards on the scamper.
I mean, maybe you send all your receivers to one side and let Kenny go the other way and so you can clear it out for him.
But again, if I'm Union Grove, I'm leaving somebody over there for that exact reason, right?
Yeah.
You can't leave an outside edge open with Nunu Kennedy around.
Well, they're doing it right now. There's no edge on the left.
Now you got a safety squeezing over.
Oh, there goes the ball. It's just bumbling around there. He's going to pick up his own fumble.
You know it's your night when you fumble it and recover it and gain a yard.
Now, can you gain a yard on a fumble like that?
You can, yes.
Okay, all right. I know that.
Now, on 4th down, you can't. Or the guy that fumbles can recover and advance it, but you can't advance on a fumble on 4th. Uh-oh.
And we got a player down. Is that Kennedy that's down?
I think it might be.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and find out what's going on with them right back on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
And we were back here on NETSN, and that was Nunu Kennedy. It was shaken up on the play. He's going to kind of hobble off on his own power here. And
yeah, that's the danger, right, of those kind of plays is, sometimes bad things happen when you get in there tight and the ball's on the ground. You can get landed on by a whole group of guys, and hopefully he'll get back in.
So Evan White in at quarterback, and he's going to hand off to Simmons. He bounces it outside, and Simmons is going to get in for the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for Alex Simmons.
Yeah, and a great job there by him of utilizing the stiff arm, bouncing to the outside, and then he outran Whiteman to the corner for the score.
Man. So Nunu did the work and let his man Simmons finish the job there. Looks like they're stretching out maybe his back or something here on the sideline. Low snap. And the point after is up and good. So with 7:36 left here in the third quarter, Elysian Fields continues to extend their lead. They're up 35-15. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here with you. It's like Kennedy, they're getting him stretched out down there on the sideline. He's probably tired.
Yeah.
Back's probably sore from carrying the team
Say,
tonight.
yeah, carrying the rock. Another little kind of pooch, a little bit deeper.
And it's going to be fielded at the 25-yard line, but nice tackle as that return by number 10, Cody Nutt.
And then the tackle was 88 of Xavier Boyd there.
Boyd making the tackle there.
So they'll be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, and Union Grove has got to get something going here.
Start this series. 1st and 10 from their own 30. 2005 varsity cheerleaders, Brooke Hickey, captain. Jessica Brown, Amanda Busby, Laura Butler, Christy Kelly, Mary Lawless, Courtney Simon, Natasha Sneed, Megan Stone, Morgan Scurry, and Helen Brown was the mascot. The twirler was Amanda Crane.
So 1st and 10 here. And Porter in there, quarterback. In the backfield is Sermons. Porter looks right, throws across the field. That is caught, and that is Wrigley. And Wrigley makes a move and picks up the 1st down. He's tackled down around the 44-yard line.
And guess who on the tackle again? Number 6, Corey Hardiman.
5, Wrigley Roberts with the reception, and Corey Hardiman making the stop for the Jackets. And that's the Lions' 1st down.
Yeah, so 14 on the catch and run there.
2005 senior class president Chris Robinson. Mr. and Miss EFHS Nathan Wasson and Brooke Hickey. Wittiest Nello Willie and Rebecca Crisp.
And Wrigley's got all 3 catches in the second half. So if I'm a Yellow Jacket, I got to find number 5.
And looks like a face mask. Oh no,
no,
it wasn't. It looked kind of a high tackle on Sermons, but
yeah, and it was number 1 Simmons.
He kind of turned him a little bit. That's why my immediately first thought was face mask, but good tackle on the play. So back to the 41-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, Sermons has just had a rough night getting anything going. He just hadn't been able to get the ball rolling. Oh, got him again on the jump.
And
see if he can make
Porter's
something
going
happen.
deep.
Oh.
Ball's wobbly up in the air and incomplete, intended for number 15, Tate Salter.
Yeah, and then that was Swade LaFall on the defense there. And, you know, Swade was the guy earlier. The ball went off his helmet for the pick, and he made a great play there. Because, again, they're going to get 5, but that could have been much worse if he doesn't make a play there.
Yeah, so it'll be 5 yards up, so it'll be a 2nd down and 8. They're backing him up. I think they're confused here.
Yeah, I think this is about the 3rd time we've done the Watusi there with the official walk in the wrong direction, but that was 5 against the Jackets.
Yeah, there they go. They
should be on the 46.
Oh,
they're giving him. Oh, too far. Whoa, too far. It should be the 46. He just walked at 10.
I think the line's been on this side.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, no.
They got to get together and get this one. You got to get this one right here.
Yeah, it was on the 41, so it should be the 46.
It should be 2nd and 8. It should be 2nd down and 8 from the 46, because it was 2nd and 13. What is it? Your math teacher. 13 minus 5
should be 8. Yep. Again, the ball should be on the 46-yard line. And they're going to walk it too far back.
There they're going to put it on the 45.
Not the only one confused. That's good.
I think they lose track of where it was supposed to be.
I guess. I don't know. He walks at 10. I think he thought he walked it back 5, so that he was trying to walk at 10 and return, and he should have just walked 5.
Oh, man.
Not even going to ask what the penalty was.
Defensive offsides was the penalty, in case you were curious.
So 2nd down and officially 9 here, and that's going to be a carry for Whiteman. It's got some room on the outside. Whiteman, there goes the football. And there's a lot of Yellow Jackets around it, and they're going to come up with it.
And it's going to be 0, Braden Atkins. Whiteman just coughed that bad boy up like it had soap all over it. And that thing shot out like a rocket. That's his second fumble of the evening.
Yeah, that's been the key to this game.
Yeah, turnovers.
When they had something going, and then they're just going to politely give the ball back to Elysian Fields.
Yeah, they said, I think you guys can have it. So ball is on the 38-yard line.
Man.
After the recovery.
So here we go.
Fields gets the ball
First and 10.
From their 38-yard line.
It's going to be a keep for Kennedy's back in. He went up the middle, nothing there, and now trying to go outside, and a great tackle for a loss. Tackle made by number 10. That was Nutt on the tackle. Man.
Yeah, it was a great play there.
That was more like the first quarter kind of containment of Kennedy.
Yeah, 6-yard loss there. That's the first negative play in quite some time for Kennedy. So 2nd and 16.
Loss of 6 on the play will bring up 2nd and 16.
So Kennedy back to pass. Looking around and had a man through traffic, but couldn't connect. I think it was intended for Atkins, I believe.
Bring up 3rd and 16.
Yeah, and there was a whole lot of Lions in that area, so it may not have been the worst thing.
Yeah, that nobody caught it. So it will be now 3rd and 16. Back to pass. He scrambles around looking for some help. He says point, and now he's going to take off with it. And jukes the defender, and there he goes. He's tackled down just across the 50-yard line.
Well, he broke an ankle and a half on that one. That defender went one way, right way, wrong way, and on the ground. That was a 19-yard scamper for a first down. And he's already got 89 rushing yards this half.
First and 10 Yellow Jackets from midfield.
Simmons on the carry here.
And he is wrapped up, and they have blow the whistle. My goodness.
Yeah, that's, again, this is that one where it's going to get chippy, right? Because they're letting it go too far. There is a flag on the play.
So he's able to get the ball back up to midfield or to the line of scrimmage.
And we're having some trouble with our scoreboard, so bear with us here.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
So it looks like offsides on the defense. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So that's going to take the ball down to the 44-yard line.
Against the Lions.
And the penalties are not helping either. You can't afford to give away yardage here at this point in the game. There we go. So clock rolling here. Pass, quick pass outside, dropped. Intended for number 18, Amarian Robertson. Man.
Yeah, and he had room to run.
He was looking, I think, to run before he caught the ball.
Yeah, he just took his eyes off of it and then dropped it on the turf. About the only thing that hasn't gotten right this half, right? A couple drops and.
2nd down and 5.
Oh, got a little movement. They're going to take a free shot. Kennedy goes deep. He's got a man open. Almost had two guys catch it.
It was caught, slung back to Simmons, and he couldn't hang on.
Oh, man.
I will guarantee that wasn't designed, but it almost looked like a hook and ladder there.
White had it, and
he slung it back behind him, and I thought Simmons was going to pick it up and take it the rest of the way. But the good news is that plays all. Either way, it doesn't hurt you because, again, the defense jumps offside.
Well, I'll give you something to talk about Jeremy. I'm getting more impressed. I knew Kennedy was going to be impressive athletically, but he's hitting impressive with his arm.
Yeah, that was a
good throw.
That was a good throw.
I mean, he's not just an athlete. He can throw the football, which makes him even more dangerous when you've got that kind of ability. You can't always think he's going to run it every time. You've got to play the pass.
It definitely changes the way you got to defend him. You can't defend him in a single plane.
And it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and the chains haven't moved.
Which is weird because 2 5-yard penalties should have moved the chains.
But it has the first down marker, but it's like
again, sometimes when you get volunteers in the chains, somebody didn't wave them on.
So
somehow the first down marker is past the chains. Someone's got to explain that one to me.
So did they not get the first down? What just happened? We changed possession.
Yeah,
I'm confused on what just happened.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure either.
Because the chains were already set. Then Elysian Fields ran a play.
It was two. Did they fumble?
I have no words. I don't know what happened.
At least it's not just us. I'm not sure what happened either. It should have been a first down. The ball went forward 4 yards, and then I guess there was a turn. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this later, and just to see those of you that can go back and watch it, please let us know. And it's a handoff up the middle and taken down at the 41-yard line is that's number 9 on the carry that time. That is Connor Long, his first carry of the game. Terrence Jones, is this y'all's first EF game? Yes, it is our first EF game this year. First time to see them. We do have the game next week as we cover Big Sandy, so we'll have a crew in Big Sandy for that one next week. And another handoff of the middle. That's Long again. He's tripped up at around the 45. So it'll be 3rd down and 2.
And they're going to mark.
So I enjoy getting to see these games of the week. Jeremy kind of bounce around different schools. We get to look at a lot of different East Texas talents. We've seen a lot of teams this year. I'm pretty sure that by far we've seen the most teams.
I think so, yeah. It's the beauty and the benefit of being the game of the week, right?
Another handoff, Long, up the middle. First down for Union Grove, up to the 50. So a nice little sequence here by Connor Long, sophomore running back.
Yeah, so 3 carries and a first down. That's how you want to do it. Again, chew some clock. But now you don't really want to chew clock. Here you want to go.
Yeah. They're down 3 scores. I mean, still not over. Obviously, you still got a whole quarter to play, plus these last 2.5 minutes basically here. They need one of those big plays here somewhere.
1st and 10 on the 50.
And it's going to be a keep this time by the quarterback, Porter.
Kennedy saw that coming and put him down. Just after it looked like a 2-yard gain there.
Yeah, he popped him pretty good there coming off.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Little quarterback love right there.
And part of the problem is Union Grove. This is I feel like from just watching them this week, this is kind of how they want to operate. They want to take their time and run some clock, but you don't have the option of do. I mean, I guess you can, but you risk taking all the time off the clock and not have enough time to come back.
And what a defensive play there.
Man, loss of 2
whole
there.
Swarm of Jackets there.
Yeah, that could have named any 2 or 3 of them there.
Yeah, led looked like by number 60, Carson Galindo.
A little celebration by Galindo. He's almost like that was a sumo type celebration. That was good. That was good. I like it. He's still celebrating. Love it. 3rd and 10. Oh, a draw him off sides. Free play here. Porter's going to go deep. He's got a man, but it's incomplete. Over the head of his intended target. That was a Ryder Martindale.
You know, this is if you're a D-line coach, this is so frustrating because the ball is 2 or 3 yards away from you, if that far, right?
Watch the ball.
And it's always the guy right by it. It's like you can see it. What are we doing? You know, it's that frustrating thing that you just can't.
Oh, Ricky Bean said EF fumbled the ball for the turnover a while ago.
Okay.
Man, I didn't see it.
I wondered if that's what it was, because that would have been the only explanation, but they still never moved the chains. I think that's the biggest oddity of the whole thing.
I was looking at I was confused. I was looking at the chains and didn't see the ball get fumbled. So thank you, Ricky. We appreciate you. Glad he caught that. I wonder if he actually saw it live or he went back and replayed it. Handoff strip the middle. That's a carry for Whiteman. And he's close to the first down. I think he's going to be a couple yards short.
Yeah, carry. I think he got 3 on the carry, so they got 4th and 2 here. But they're in plus territory, so.
See who they're going to go with.
I think Whiteman's got to be your guy. Maybe a zone read, but.
Yeah. I mean, he's been the most successful. He just got
to. You could just get the defense to jump off sides. That's worked a few times on both ends, right?
Yeah, he's just got to hang on to the ball.
Oh, Whiteman just jumped. Whiteman took a step forward. So the running back went a step early.
Uh-oh. That's a bad time for a 5-yard penalty. Yeah. Hey, so Ricky, he said he went back on replay and watched it. So, okay.
Good.
So we weren't totally crazy that we just missed it.
We were just trying to figure out why they hadn't moved the markers, and next thing you know, we're like, that was a first down. It's a house. That makes sense.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes.
4th and 7 for the Lions.
We didn't have the ability for replay here, so.
Yeah, so what was maybe an easier attainable 4th and 2 is now a 4th and 7.
Do you think you might look for Wrigley Roberts?
Yeah, maybe a zone up. Yeah, they're gonna
go out and
roll his way.
There he is. Incomplete, intended for Roberts. Tough catch though. It was on the
he was trying to keep the toes in and catch the ball at the same time. And
we got the air horn here going off. Yeah. Elysian Fields will get it back with 4 seconds to go here in the third. You got some other scores rolling across the screen. We'll see if we can see any that look interesting while we have a few minutes here. So West Rusk up 28-0 over Winona. Okay, we got a question. Terrence Jones says, hey, what's going on behind the visitor side? They have a bond that has been passed here in Elysian Fields, and they are building a new elementary school. So that's what's going on there. Got to see it on the way in, and looks like it's going to be a nice building. And it's up the middle run for Nunu Kennedy. Or is that Simmons?
That's Simmons on the carry.
Simmons, okay. Yeah. So Nunu gets a break. He's taking a much-deserved break, and Simmons says, I can run the ball too.
That's right.
So up the middle he goes for a first. And Kennedy might be done for the evening. We'll see.
Yeah, that was 15 on the scamper for the first down.
So through 3 quarters here in Elysian Fields, they lead Union Grove 35-15. We'll be right back for the 4th quarter here on NETSN.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
And we're back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here, and Elysian Fields has it. And it's a pull for White up the middle. There he goes. He gets inside the red zone up to the 19-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jacket, first down.
And 19 yards on the carry.
So 19
to 19.
19 and 19. He must have been 38.
That's right, he was.
So I think your goal now, Elysian Fields, you want to try to control the ball here in this 4th quarter and try to keep away from the injury bug.
Yeah, and again, I think if you can rest Nunu Kennedy this whole quarter and get the win, that's a huge win, right?
And there goes Simmons up the middle, and he's going to pick up another first down. It'll be 1st and goal for Elysian Fields.
Looks like the 8-yard line, so 11 for Simmons.
Hudson Whiteman making the stop again.
Yeah, and Whiteman was in on the tackle from his safety position, but not before he got 11 yards.
And that's another Yellow Jacket first down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 8. 2005 senior class favorites, Asa, Vasco, and Chelsea Kelly. Prom King and Queen, Eric Slusser, and Brooke Hickey.
Here we go. Evan White in the gun by himself. He's going to hand the ball. No, he keeps it, looking behind his blockers. And, oh, he is hit there for a minute. Woo. Bounces off a tackler. And he's going to be just short of the goal line. Man, he kind of bounced off that hit there.
Yeah, he got hit a couple of different times, but picked up 7.
It's like he was in a popcorn popper, just pop, 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 hopping around.
About the 1-yard line.
So, second and goal from the 1.
Maybe the 2.
I think it's the 1. I can't tell by where the ref is standing, though, because he's not standing on the.
It almost looks like even the 3.
Maybe he is. I don't know. It looked like it was closer than that. White goes to the left side looking for a hole.
Now he's definitely on the 1.
He is. Yeah, he's maybe inside the 1. He's just short. Oh, and he hurt his shoulder. You can tell, Jeremy.
It's never good when it's hanging like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring Nunu back in.
Ooh, those hurt. I've done that before, and it is no fun.
They're about to put it back in.
Yeah, and that's about the worst part. It's bad enough when it comes out. It's worse when it goes back in.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that one where you feel like all the world starts spinning and your lunch starts coming back to you.
Oh, and he's gonna get trainer work here, and. Oh, and it's going to be Kennedy again, and Kennedy inside is going to get in. Is he in? They're giving him
about a half. It's about as close as you can get to not be in.
So 4th and goal as Union Grove's trying to make a stand here. And, man, I don't know. Did a good job there. You're keeping Nunu out of the end zone from the 1.
And he's limping again.
So Elysian Fields just don't try to keep away from these injury bugs here. Kennedy's going to take it left. He's going to have an easy touchdown run for Kennedy there. 1-yard touchdown run.
So he's got 1 passing, 1 receiving, and 3 rushing. I'd say that's a pretty solid night.
He's kind of got it divided up all evenly there.
Yeah, he's got he's kind of had just that game.
Point after is up. And good. So with 8:45 left here in the game, Elysian Fields now leads 42-15. Be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
Be the popular target, Cody Nutt.
Yeah. Yeah, he may not feel like he should be popular. He kind of came up a little bit limp there. A couple of guys did on that one, and so he may not want to be the guy.
Senior class favorites, Sydney Swilly and J.D. Stevens. Most likely to succeed, Alexis Goods and Kyle Bryan. Most artistic, Jessica Riggs and Anthony Stevenson. Most spirited, Haley Tiller and Luke Sagers. Most athletic, Montana Medved.
So here we go. Union Grove now, 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 lines. From the 34-yard line.
This will be a handoff. Looks like that is.
Ball's out.
Connor Long, and he fumbles it. And the big man recovers. That's number 70, Cade Silman. The freshman Jeremy there with the recovery.
Hey, that's how you get some extra playing time. You recover that fumble. We don't know who forced it. It was in a pile, but man, what a play there by him. He dove on that thing. He was excited.
Oh, yeah.
He did the smart thing, too. He didn't pick it up, right? He just dove on it.
They were like, stay in. You're on offense, too.
Yeah. Now you're going to be playing tackle. Oh, they're going to put him in, looks like maybe at right guard. They got him in at right guard. So your reward for recovering a fumble is to go back on offense. And again, Kennedy's back at quarterback.
Line 27.
And he may have to play quarterback the rest of the game now. And get a timeout, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like
timeout, Union Grove. We'll take it with them. 8:35 left here in the game. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Texas, it's football season. The lights, the crowds, rivalries. Every Friday night is game day, but here at CDL Training Academy, when it comes to your future, every day is game day. Just like on the football field, success behind the wheel of a commercial motor vehicle takes discipline, that's right, focus, that's right, and safety, that's right. That's why we don't just train drivers, we train champions of the road. That's right. And here's the win and play. We're a TPST certified school. That means when you're ready, you don't have to wait for the state. You can test right here in-house. No delay of games, no flags on the field, just results. That's right. If you're ready to stop sitting on the sidelines and start moving your career forward, the season starts.
And we're back here on NETSN. And Kennedy's going to keep it, and he's rolling outside. Spins off the first tackler. He's going to run across the field the other way, and he's got some room. And Kennedy's still going. Kennedy's going to bounce off his own player, crosses the goal line for the touchdown. Goodness. Wow. What a play. I don't even know what to say about that. This is like he almost got tackled for a 10 or 15-yard loss. He spun off of it and then just completely went the other side of the field.
He ran 60 yards to go 27 for the score.
Jeez.
So give him another touchdown on the evening. And again, Mama, there goes that man. Just give me a, talked about it before, but, Longview does that big train horn, and that one's giving me a little bit of, I'm getting a little jumpy when that thing goes off over here. But, they've earned it. 7 scores on the evening.
Kick is up and good. With 8:21 left here in the game, Elysian Fields continues to pile it on. They lead 49-15. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All right, back on NETSN. Oh, a helmet gets knocked off on the kickoff there.
I thought it was a ball for a second, but it was a helmet.
Yeah, it looks like the helmet of number 6 there.
Yeah, I think it was Hardiman. Yeah, I'm telling you, that guy's been on every tackle tonight. Why not on the kick return?
Yeah.
And the kickoff, right?
Oh, they're going for the window here. They're trying to hit the press box window. It's going to benefit the people that are sitting near the window.
That's right.
They have a good chance of.
Going to be a lot of footballs coming that way. There was a $5 promise there.
Hey, so Terrence is still chatting.
Hit just off the top of the window.
That was close.
That was super close.
So Terrence is still watching. He's loving it. He said, guys, number 4 is freaking ridiculous.
He is.
I think we can agree with that.
We will
Terrence.
agree. He's been electric.
And they carry up the middle, and that's number 9. That's Connor Long. He's got his 2 hands on that, and that time as he fumbled last possession.
He said, I'm not doing that again. So look like 3 on the pickup there.
Connor Long on the carry. And Number 3, Landon Lawless, making the stop after a 3-yard gain. Second down, 7.
And again, really, I mean, you know, this Yellow Jacket defense has been lights out. They gave up the kickoff, you know, the kick return touchdown, but really defensively, they've really held their own, you know, aside from a couple plays here and there. So they've done a good job of controlling this Union Grove offense.
That's Long again on the carry up to the 46. So 3rd down and 4 for Union Grove. If you're Union Grove out here, man, you know, it's been a tough half. They just really haven't got anything going besides the one drive. You want to try to, if you're Coach Adams, you want to try to get some positive momentum. This is a long district season. We talked about it. There's still a lot of things up for grabs.
A big district.
Yeah. And it looks like Long bounces outside. Long still going. A nice run for Connor Long. You know, you've taken a loss to Wascom and Elysian Fields. Arguably, those are probably your best 2 teams. So if you're Union Grove, you have to continue on and keep fighting. There's a lot of games to be played. You know, 3 games in a district, but you're not even, you know, you're not even halfway through because you've got 7 district games with 8 teams. And so you ideally want to get to that, you know, 4-3 mark. If you only lose to 3 ahead of you, and as long as nothing crazy happens, then you would be in that 4th spot to make the playoffs. So still some tough teams ahead, but I believe the 2 teams they've lost to already are
probably the
best.
cream of the crop. Yeah.
Now, there's still, you know, there's still some other teams that might have a say in that, but I think from just what I've seen and some of the scores we've seen, you know, that's kind of what I'm leaning to. And speaking of scores, maybe we can find some more scores in this.
So I just saw Kilgore has a 20-5 lead over Henderson.
Interesting score.
Yeah, so it looks like maybe a safety or an extra point return and then a field goal, I guess, for Henderson. And
you got Wascom up over Harleton, and you got Beckville up over Big Sandy also in this district. And then there's one other. Hawkins up. That's a big game. Hawkins up 22-20 over Ore City Hab.
Okay.
And that's an important one, I think, as far as they're both, you know, trying to fight. Hawkins is lost a couple.
I think Hawkins is that other team, right? They've lost a couple, but I think they're another team that's going to try to make that 4th spot. So I think if you're looking at that 3-4 spot, you know, you've got this Union Grove team, you've got Hawkins. So I mean, there's some competition for that spot for sure.
Yeah, I think we have them in one coming down the stretch. Porter.
Great screen
nice
there.
Toss. It's long. He's got lots of room. He's going to get the 1st down. I was going to say, I think we have on a Thursday night, Beckville and Hawkins should be a good one. That's going to be another one that's, you know, maybe a seed related. We have them the 23rd on a Thursday night. I think you're with me on that one.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
It's in Hawkins, and so that should be an important game for both teams.
Yeah, and Beckville kind of had a rough start to their season, but it looks like they may be doing what they do and rounding into form.
Oh, it's 44-20 Hawkins. Hey, Terrence, do us a favor, man, and download the NETSN app and get that score updated for us. That'd be great. Thanks for that score update.
Terrence, you might be the MVP of the evening if you do that.
Yeah. You got those scores. Get those in our app. The more app updates we can get more users, and people can start to know that's the main app to go to for East Texas sports. So 2-yard gain there. And again, I think this drive is so important for momentum going forward for Union Grove.
Yeah, and again, it's probably not going to make a difference tonight, but I think it gives you something to look forward to, a positive to take away for the evening.
And they play at Ore City next week in Ore City, so that's a big game there. Handoff Long. Got some room. And Long's getting some good run here in this 4th quarter. He had that one cough-up fumble, but other than that, he's been pretty solid.
Yeah, another 5 yards for him. So that's going to bring up, what, 3rd and 3?
Yep.
Yeah, and really Long's been forced into action because of what we assume to be a little bit of an injury picked up by Whiteman, you know. He has continued to play, but You don't want to run the risk of him at the back, you know.
And off straight up the middle. It's long again. He's going to be just short. So it's going to bring up 4th down and probably a short one. It depends on where they spot it, but they're going to make it a full yard. I think he might have gotten a little closer to the 20.
So 4th quarter update, Liberty Ilo 28, Tatum 7.
Ooh.
So Liberty Ilos had a rough start, but they did play a really tough slate of games to start the
as somebody
season.
said on the Beast from the show this week.
There might have been a guy. You might have been the only one that picked that one right.
What about the Jefferson Atlanta score? Let me look at that one. We got Jefferson up 15-14 in the fourth quarter.
I think Long was so excited to get the ball again that he went a little early on that one.
Longview 28-13 over Rockwall. Coach King is coaching from the press box tonight. Okay. That's good to hear that Coach King is doing well enough to be there tonight. I know it's just got to be killing him not to be at every game. When you've coached a team for that long and just, the community and the players, you just hate that he's not been able to be there. But I'm glad he was there. No, it's a big one tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's a big one for them.
Trying to see how I'm doing. I feel like my picks might be pretty good tonight. I don't know.
Chapel Hill's up big on Palestine. A little bit of a revenge game for them, or after last week.
I'm feeling pretty good about my picks this week. We'll see. Oh, ball fumble on the snap, and I think
I think they got back on it.
I think it was Long. I think he jumped back on it. It was close. Whew. That was my one pick. My one upset pick of the week was that one. Oh, Atlanta 22-15 over Jefferson. Is that a final? Because that would be I didn't have that one. I had Jefferson. But that was my one pick that I kind of went against the grain, I think, on. I think Atlanta Jefferson was pretty split down the middle.
Yeah, it was pretty even. Yeah, the Tatum pick was probably the one that. And again, I just thought the triple option would give it Liberty Ilo fits, but they've seemed to have handled it pretty well. So it looks like 2nd and 12 here.
So hand off to Long, up the middle.
On the carry again.
And he is tackled up at the 14-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down and 8. There we go, 3rd and 8. It's been great weather here tonight, though. I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather tonight for football. Long outside, and there's a flag coming in late. And I think usually it's over there where it could be holding, could be a face mask. Let's see. I couldn't see that far, but it happened right before the tackle, or right as the tackle was being made. So I would guess face mask, but it could also be holding.
It went against.
It is face mask. Okay.
Although that was a lot farther than half the distance to the goal. I think we messed that one up too.
Wow. Okay.
Because if they were on the.
Did they mark it at the end of the run?
Maybe.
Because I think he got tackled over there close
around
to the 10.
So maybe so, yeah.
Whew.
So ball looks like it's on the 4-yard line.
Terrence is saying his Smoky score prediction was 47-15. Wow, that's pretty close. So Terrence, I know that you've probably got the NETSN app, but if you do not, you need to get on there. If you're that good at picking games and you can get the score that close, join us on the pick'ems if you're not already on there. I don't know if you are or not. But man, we've been in for a treat tonight. It's we've mentioned it a lot, but we've heard Nunu Kennedy been talked about. Jaron has
sung his praises.
Yes, and he delivered tonight in every aspect. He scored on the ground. He scored through the air.
He caught one.
He caught one. He ran around for 18 years, and he intercepted it.
I thought he was going to run it back. That's the only thing he didn't do well.
Disappointment. Come on, Nunu. We need you to run the interception back. He didn't kick return, or of course they didn't really kick to him.
I think that was intentional because I think they saw what happened when he got the ball anywhere in open field, and they're like, we're not going to kick it near him.
But good as advertised. I have Elysian Fields in my poll pretty high for a reason, and now that I've seen him in person, I'm even more impressed. It's going to be a handoff to Long, and he is going to get in for the Union Grove touchdown. So 4-yard touchdown run for Long. And there goes his score, at least the one.
Yeah.
It kind of still impressive though, but a good drive for Union Grove. We talked about it. These are things you can build on as a team.
Yeah.
Coach Adams is going to be, they're going to have some things obviously to clean up. The turnovers were a problem. Yeah. They weren't able to contain Nunu when they needed to. They contained him early, but they lost track of him in that second and third quarter, and he really hurt them.
Yeah, they're going to rue the 3 fumbles and the 2 picks, right? Those are the things. And then, again, losing contain on some things. And so, things to definitely look at and clean up, but also things of saying, yeah, we lost by 27, but we definitely aided in their 27-point lead, right, with our 5 turnovers. And so
we'd like to thank some of our sponsors while we have a chance here of tonight's broadcast. We have Azalea Orthopedics. We have CDL Training Academy out of Henderson. If you need to get your CDL, there you go to.
That's right.
You can get it there. Do everything you do it all right there on site in Henderson. Of course, the Brook Hill School, and also Fairway Ford out of Henderson, another sponsor of ours. And also get a shout to our man George over at Quality T-Shirt and Prints Designs, and he's now in Tyler, over behind the Cotton Patch by Legacy. He can do all your need. He takes care of us. He did all the shirts for me, and takes care of our
prints and all kinds of stuff. Hats. I mean, he stitched some great hats for me, and I think for you, I know for you as well. And yeah, I mean, he's just another great sponsor and a guy that's really helped us out a lot and takes good care of us. We probably give him some last minute, hey, we need this by Friday, and he usually delivers. Well, he always delivers, and does a great job of that. So
and he does. He's done some giveaways for us this year. I know they threw out some shirts tonight in Brook Hill. I think we'll have some in Carlisle next week. So we've kind of worked a deal out where he puts his logo on his shirts, and we throw them out and give some fans some free. Who doesn't like a free T-shirt?
Yeah. And it's in your school colors, so you can wear it to your Friday night game and show your fans your NETSN and home team fandom.
Kickoff, and that's going to go out of bounds.
So that's going to go out of bounds at the 14. So that's going to give them the ball at the 19 if they take the 5-yard penalty.
And I think they probably will at this point. I wouldn't expect too much here. There's timeouts on the clock, but you would think maybe just some knees, and we end this one. And don't want to get anybody else injured. Had some couple of guys get shaken up. No serious injuries, I don't think, this evening, but some guys got shaken up. Probably the most serious one was from on Elysian Fields. You had the quarterback, Evan White, get injured, but he's out there, so I think they got his shoulder back in place. So the crowd standing here in Elysian Fields. And again, I take this time to thank everyone for tuning in. And before you go off tonight's stream, just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. That way you get notified when we go live. And also like this video if you liked what you saw tonight. I know we had a few hiccups here and there as far as the internet, but not a whole lot of service out here, Jeremy. We still able to get that out to you guys tonight. So also, basketball season's coming up, so we're looking for sponsors for basketball. I know it's crazy to say, Jeremy, but we got basketball on the horizon. So if you'd like to sponsor any of our stuff on NETSN, reach out to us at sales@netsn.live. And we probably have maybe 3 knees, and this should be done here. And I know you're getting the stats together over there, Jeremy, and we'll have some for us post-game. But while you're adding that up, I mean, what's your takeaway from here? I mean, we saw what we think is the front-runner Elysian Fields in this district, and Union Grove played with them for a half.
Yeah, and again, I think that's what it is, right? If you're Union Grove, the positive is you hung with them for a half, and then the negative is you didn't take care of the ball. And again, that's what we talked about, right? Win the turnover battle for Union Grove. They didn't do that, and they lost. We said for Elysian Fields, let Nunu cook. He clearly cooked all night long. He was serving up something good if you're a Yellow Jacket fan.
I think you said something about special team points.
Yeah, and I said special. And then Union Grove got a TD on a kickoff return, you know.
Yeah.
Even a blind squirrel can be right once in a while and get something, so I'll take it.
Terrence wants to know where we're going to be next week. Well, let's see. Thursday night, you're not going to be with me. I'm going to be with, I think Chad Grubbs is going to be with me next Thursday night. We're traveling to Crockett, Texas to see the Bryants, Casey and the Westwood Panthers next Thursday night.
The number one team in our 3A, 2A TAPS poll.
I'll be there next Thursday. And then on Friday, where are we going to be Friday? I can probably tell you. There's just so many games.
I just pulled it up as soon as you said, we're at Lindale at Palestine.
We'll be in Palestine for a great treat. Coach Ray's always takes care of us out there for a good matchup in Palestine. So, man, it's going to be a great time. Well, we lost our camera all of a sudden. That was weird. Where'd did we lose the score? Yeah, we lost the camera. I don't know what happened there, but it's down. But we're going to close out anyway. For our man Richard Diamond up top, I'm Brett Swinney. Jeremy, you got anything stat-wise before we go out?
So the crazy thing was, and this kind of boggles the mind, but Nunu Kennedy had just 102 passing yards in the first half and didn't have any more in the second half, and they were able to score another 28 points all on the ground. Nunu Kennedy finishes with 4 rushing touchdowns on the evening, 1 passing and 1 receiving. Had a pick, and so I think tonight was just again an excellent athlete doing excellent athletic things, and hats off to him. Just a great night all the way around for the Yellow Jackets, and I look forward to big things from them as the season wraps up.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our broadcast again. Richard Diamond on camera. Hey, you had to turn around to see me tonight here, and Jeremy's with me here. We're live in the stands.
That's right, here we are.
In the stands for tonight's game, and so I think we had some technical difficulties up top, but didn't have technical difficulties tonight? Elysian Fields did.
That's right, they did not.
As they got the win, 49-22. Thanks for watching. Good night, and we'll see you next time right here on NETSN. Good night, everybody. Williams fights through the yards, breaks some tackles. Williams still on his feet. Williams breaks another tackle. Here he goes. He's got some blockers. Sam Williams, he ain't going to catch him. Touchdown, God. 59-yard touchdown run on 3rd and 2 for Sam Williams. Yeah, whoa. They get set early, quickly here. Play clock down to 3. Dixon gets it off, low snap. Pickram up the middle, and there he goes. Pickram into the secondary. Pickram is going to go. He is gone. Touchdown. Macho steps up in the pocket, and he gets away from one tackler, avoids another tackler, tries to run. He's still on his feet. Camacho still on his feet. He's still running. Camacho, goodness gracious, he's still going. Camacho, is he going to score? Wow. Touchdown. Quick pass. Bork adjusts and intercepted, and he caught it.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's going all the way.
Oh, my God. No,
it's Taylor.
Just let him go. Just let him go.
And a pick 6. Kind of stalled him out here. Brisbane got Stewart with a little. Oh, he ran over the defender. A helmet coming off. Holy man. Quarterback Smith. And Smith's in the gun. He's going to go back to pass. Throws out to his left. He's got a man open. It's Bork again. Caught. Bork breaks some tackle. Oh my gosh. He's still on his feet. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Arp. What? Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to throw it outside. They're going to double pass here. Going deep. That's Man Scott. What a catch by Man Scott. It's a one-handed grab. He's going to go almost all the way. Just tackled at the 1. Highlight reel right there for Scott. Oh my goodness, Jason.
I don't think you'll see anything like that.
Woo.
That's not an East Texas highlight reel. That's Sports Center right there.
Man, oh man. What a catch.